Y'all know what time it is. Time for what? Time for what? Time for what? Time for what? What? This that what? This that what? Time for what? Time for what? What? This that what? This that what? We coming to vent on current events. Charles, TJ, and Fliz, people loving the gents. What a debate opinions of the brothers. Know your lovers love us, cuz us talk ish and live in color. Every Wednesday, be getting it in at 9 p.m. Tap in, my friends, sliding right with them gems. Hip hop debate start them like engine gens. These mics powerful, been said again and again. Legit articles round the globe, and it depends on what's brought up and who can go pen for pen. Popping left with the guest, spicy talking the script. Back and forth, him to him, going flip for flip. Join into the excellent realm you step in. Catch a wreck and get it lit in the comment section. Tell somebody something that you might have heard. And what? What? Spread the word. Spread the word. Spread the word.
Hey yo.
Yes, sir.
We are the what jigger. What? My name is Charles Brown. Right next to me is
an artist named Fliz.
Right next to him is
TJ Swords was popping world.
We are the What Show. And if you got a drink, I'm gonna need you to raise a glass to a great episode. Salute.
Cheers.
We appreciate you guys watching. We hope y'all can hear us.
Mic check. Can y'all hear us?
Yeah, make sure you're getting them comments. Make sure you share the podcast.
Like, share, and comment. You know what I'm saying?
Like, share, comment. It helps out the podcast. It helps us grow up like big boys. Gang, listen, man. We got a great tonight's show gonna be absolutely insane. We got some of the most crazy, like this has been one of the craziest weeks I've seen in hip-hop. You know how they say slow news week? This ain't that.
Nah.
This is not a slow news week. I'm just gonna be honest. We got a fast-paced news week. And I know some people be like, yo, the intro mad long, but the intro mad long because that's when we giving y'all time to see, oh, they live, da-da-da. Then you come in and chat. We getting people right now. So we got the intro so y'all can fill it in while we getting ready to give y'all this good information, gang. You know what I mean?
Be making the drinks last minute.
TJ making the drinks. He didn't go too crazy tonight. It's just straight cash. We just got Bel Air tonight.
Yeah, light night.
Bel Air, cut that check like Vic say. But listen, gang, man, listen. First things and foremost, I want y'all to do me a favor. Salute, Curtis. We see you in the building. Curtis Black in the building. Salute, Curtis. We got a crazy show for you tonight, gang. Listen, I want y'all to head on over to the sponsor of the program, black-yeti.com. Let them know who sent you. They are Fliz. You ain't hit the shit.
No, you was in your zone.
I know that's me. That's me. Go ahead, Fliz.
Wait. Black-yeti.com.
That's right, black-yeti.com. I know y'all feeling good right now. Listen, they ship all over the country. They all domestically. So make sure you go over there and let them know what's going on. Let them know who sent you to what show.
Large Marge sent me.
That's right. Oh, rest in peace, Pee Wee, man. Dead ass. Rest in peace to Pee Wee. But listen, gang, tonight is crazy. I got some stuff that's going. I really want to hear from y'all hip hoppers because the thing I want to talk about first, gang, and I know this gonna be controversial. I know it's gonna take some time.
What, Drake sending the goons?
Nah. We ain't gonna talk. We're gonna talk about that Charlamagne and Drake. I'm glad you reminded me. I want to talk about this. That I feel passionate about this. I spent literally 2 days. Researching this Timbaland and AI thing. I've been following it for a while, but I have not given it this much thought as I've done in the last 2 days. Timbaland gang is selling out hip hop, and he's selling out the culture, and he's selling out the music business. I'm just gonna be honest. Homebody in the building. Salute, Homebody.
Hey, Homebody.
Appreciate you being in here. We're gonna have a great. It's the show tonight's show gonna be crazy. Dwayne in the building, watching y'all and the finals. Peace and love. Oh, that's right, the finals tonight.
That's right.
We're gonna get more views in the finals.
Let's get it.
Salute. People coming in the chat. They coming in. Let's get busy. This is lots to talk about, Homebody. Yes. This guy right here, he disappointed me, Fliz. I'm going to explain to you why.
You gotta explain to me.
I'm gonna explain to Fliz. See, Fliz got a real job. He's not like me. I don't got shit to do but fucking float around the internet. Fliz and TJ got real jobs, man. Me, I'm a bum, so I just know this kind of shit. So listen, This dude, Timbaland gang. I'm just gonna be honest. Let me give you the shortest version I can, but with the most information. Timbaland works for a company called Sono. It's called Suno. I was saying it wrong on my whole video. I got a video for an hour talking about this guy, and I was saying the name of the company, but the company is an AI company called Suno. It generates music through AI. So what that means is I can punch in, make me a Whitney Houston song. I want a song like Whitney Houston. I want a song like Drake. I want a song like Timbaland. What that AI is going to do, it's going to go through a million freaking songs that's similar to that. Or if you say, give me a soul beat, right? Which is more so like what people be asking for. Give me a soul beat, da da da. It's going to go through thousands of people's beats, and it's going to formulate what it feels is a soul beat, and it's going to make a soul beat in like 30 seconds, right? So with that being said, Timbaland's company, Suno, is not his company, but he's on the board now. He's a part of it. He gets paid for being on his company. That company is pushing this software. It's an AI generated software that when you go and tell it what to write, it goes and uses unlicensed people's music to generate that. Meaning people that didn't consent to having their music copied, like you and TJ and me, is still going to go and listen to that to formulate that soul beat. That's technically illegal. So what they went to court, they got sued and they got questioned and they said that's not true, but they peeled back the layers and found out that's exactly what it's doing. So the company got in trouble for training, what they call it, training the AI to do human music by using other people's music and not paying them. All right, that's the first thing. So when you use Sono or one of these beat making generating softwares, it has to draw from something. And if it doesn't, when it draws from something, it's usually something it has no business to do. So Timbaland is now signing a AI artist, right? This shit gets so deep, Fliz. Let me bring up this. He got an artist named Tata. He got this artist. Let me get this picture real quick of this artist. This is not a real person. This is a AI generated artist. And I'm gonna get to the comments in a minute, but we gotta actually lay out the whole foundation of what's going on. Right here, if I can ever get it to come up, this is Tata. She's supposed to be kind of Asian-ish, right?
Yeah.
He's now creating a new genre called A-pop.
Wow.
He's for now. I know he would disagree with what I'm about to say, but he's moving past humans, in my opinion, and he's going to start using these digital artists. You know why, Fliz? Because the digital artists don't ask for more money. They don't complain. They can work 24 hours a day.
Wait, do they even pay them?
No, because he owns it.
It's all profit.
He signed this artist. There's no one to collect money for the artist, so he doesn't have to pay Tata anything.
So he basically created the artist.
He's creating the artist, and he's phasing out real artists.
Shit, yo.
So real artists will not be working for this situation. For record, Sonos is trying to get labels to do this. Now, last year they had an AI rapper named FN Mecca.
I seen that. Yeah.
Now, FN Mecca was the first rapper that was AI signed to Capitol Records. It was the first AI artist signed forever in history, right? That AI artist came under scrutiny because it was created by two white guys, but the rapper was always saying the N-word. They were like, you're two white guys, and you created an AI rapper that says the N-word constantly. So they got in trouble for that. And he said a couple other things because he's AI, so he's going to learn shit. Mm-hmm. So he said a couple other things that didn't jive well, and people kind of took offense to it. So that ended that AI. That artist was signed and dropped in 24 hours because of the backlash. So this story is convoluted. So now we get into the point where now I said I had to say this. Timbaland is coming under fire because he signed this artist, and now he's trying to tell us that people are upset that he's leaning toward AI as opposed to real people. Yeah, that's crazy. His thing is AI makes the beats faster. It's going to help people like you and me do our jobs faster and quicker. But to me, Fliz, I see a little kid in Idaho that don't know shit about beat making just punching in, give me a conductor beat. Now he made a beat. He ain't do this shit for 10, 15 years like me and you, right? And he can go in and punch, he can go and say, write me some lyrics that sound like Conway the Machine. He just made a whole song. He don't know how to write bars. He never did this shit. So now Conway the Machine and all these different people got to compete on the open market with this AI slop. That's what the kids call it these days, AI slop. So AI slop is going to start flooding the market because of people like Timbaland who don't give a shit, because Timbaland is on his live critiquing people's music for money. So you pay him, he'll play your song, but then he'll shit on the song. So then when people came to him and said, yo, we don't approve of this. We think you're selling us out. You're selling out the culture. You're selling out the industry. A lot of people gonna lose their jobs. He doubled down and got mad. He made some AI cartoon animals that started dissing the people that were complaining. He said, you think that AI is going to take your sound? You never had a sound. You think that AI is stealing your music? Why would we steal your music? It ain't even mixed down right. So Timbaland started attacking people. He said, you're talking AI stealing your bars. You never had no bars. So all of this is what Timbaland did. He doubled down and started lashing out against the artist that was in his comments saying, Tim, this ain't right. So Timbaland is doubling down. He's going forward with Tata, the artificial intelligence singer. And even Tata needs a human because he took some girl, all of her vocals, and he put it in the thing. And now she's the voice for Tata, which I believe she said she didn't even know that that's what she was going to be. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I'm almost certain that she said that. Wow. So now he got free range to just make any kind of music he want. Tata don't complain, and he ain't got to pay Tata nothing. And the guy from Sonos is co-signing it. A couple other Swiss Beats is co-signing it. Ray Vaughn. I mean, not Ray Vaughn. I got this guy's name. I can't remember his name, but it's Ray something. He's his record exec. He's supporting Timbaland. So with all that being said, this is much deeper than that. But with all that being said, in your mind, when you hear all of that about what Timbaland is doing with this artist that he signed, mind you, he had this rap chick about 2 years ago. He signed was going to change the world. Now I haven't heard nothing about her. Now it's about this A-pop that. So I feel like Timbaland is moving away from humans. Who wants to go first on this? Do you have any thoughts that you want to put into this?
I think everybody has a lot of thoughts. Well, I'm thinking Timbaland is trying to do is just trying to be on some cutting edge, be the first to get out there. But now with the human factor, people don't understand how this is super destructive to the human factor at another level. I mean, let's be real. Like a lot of the human factor has been systematically destroyed over the last 2 decades, and you see what's going on now. Like even just as an artist now, you can't get paid, and you get like hundreds of thousands of streams, millions of streams, some of us, and you get no money for the shit. Now you took it a step further, and you take away the human completely, and you don't have to pay them a cent at all. This is dangerous ground, and Pandora's box has been open, ladies and gentlemen. It's been open years ago, but now it's wide open where AI is taking everything. I'm in Walmart. You know what I mean? There's no cashiers. There's like 3 cashiers and like 12 cash.
That's where
checkouts.
It's at now,
like
in Walmart.
I was up in the supermarket, same thing. Like everything.
Shout out to Master Plan.
Everything technologically superior to everything now. So human beings, look, the next generation, as you come up and you want to get jobs, there's less of them there, and there's more people. So that's gonna at some point something has to bust, and there's gonna be anarchy. Now you're taking away artists' money. You can't even have dreams. I'm gonna be a rich singer. I want to be R&B. Like, yo, because they got what's her name? Tata is the new freaking Taylor Swift.
And listen, gang, I'm gonna get to those comments. I'm just gonna scroll through, but I'm gonna come back up to some of the big, the important ones.
So you think about that, man. Like, is AI just taking over all intellectual property? That's like just another set of dreams and jobs gone.
It's like
production too.
Production. They're probably gonna end up putting fucking robots in factories and shit instead of humans. You know what I'm saying?
But they already got robots in factories.
Yeah, they do. But it's
you mean like the ones with more that have more humans than robots?
Yeah.
All right.
Look at I'm telling you that.
Ain't that what they did?
Everybody better start
Detroit?
watching the Terminator again
and get refreshed.
You know what I'm saying? You better remember.
Movies, what's that? Cherry
2000. Yep. Y'all
like
better
that.
watch those movies because we thought that shit was far in the future or never could happen. Look, shit is starting to happen though.
Yeah, man. So a lot of people. I'm reading the comments and like Master Plan. He's with it. Look like, but most people in the comments not with it. Let me see, Chavez. The Timbaland thing is connected to the bill about.
Yo, bro, be in the studio zoning out though. For real though, Master Plan. Yeah. He be in the studio zoning out, and he know about all of that technical shit. You know what I'm saying? For real.
This right here is real right here. Chavez said the Timbaland thing is connected to a bill about to pass giving 14,000 per million streams. People are going to flood the market with AI music. He's selling out. So what's happening is they got a bill that's going to go before the president, right? That's going to put a penny per stream as opposed to the fraction of a penny that it is right now. And the president supposed to sign that. That's going to make a lot of money go up because right now a million streams ain't worth is like $4,000 or some crazy shit. Like right there now it's saying 14,000.
Put that up like years ago though. Nipsey Hussle, he put that up, that whole breakdown of everything, the Apple, the Spotify, YouTube, all of that.
Yeah.
It really is no
a lot
though.
Right now.
That's crazy though.
Right now, we're at the beginning of a war with this streaming, and Timbaland doesn't. Well, he knows that, but he doesn't care. Timbaland is very ahead of this. He already know the war gonna come and go in, and AI is going to win. He knows that, and that's why he's like, I'm going to do A-pop. Timbaland is trying to just get a bag up, and I understand that, but that's not. Don't sell us all out. You got your money. You're eating off of Leah. You're still eating off Magoo. You're still eating off. You're still eating off Missy and Tweet and all this shit you did. We get it, and Justin Timberlake, but nobody else is eating off that. And I think what he's doing right here, he's making it harder for Master Plan to come up and this and that. Because no matter how dope Master Plan beats is, once them AIs really get going, somebody gonna say, "Give me a beat like Master Plan." Yep. Some nerd in freaking in North Dakota in a plaid shirt that never made a beat in his life is going to be able to punch in exactly what he wants, and he's going to make them beats. And Master Plan going to be out of business. So this is what's going on. Like we in a fight for human kind right now with this shit. Just going to be honest. He should have been dropping music first and that's what I'm saying, Dwayne. You right. He could have just dropped it. And I just learned today that he dropped the AI album a few months ago. He didn't say nothing. He dropped it's like a Afro beats Yeah. And I was watching
that was a test run then.
Yeah, it was a test run to see what it was. I was watching Fantano and he talked about it. So it's a lot going on, gang. Salute Owen. Let me get a roll call real quick. Owen in the building.
Shout out, cuz. What's popping, cuz? North Carolina.
Asham in the building. Asiam. I always say it right. Asiam. Sorry, Asiam. Always we love having Asiam. Chavez, Homebody, Leela the Bombshell, Nesta the Goat in the building. We got a lot of people. And this was a question I wanted to get with this question. Hold on. The time is too funny for me. They're doing it as soon as they so artists can get paid more. I started another one right here. Master Plan. No, it's one up here. I want to get to this question. Miss Tiny in the building. Salute. Miss Tiny in the building. Where's that question at? Because first Curtis said, has Timbo fell off or just not inspired to get behind the boards with the true artists in the booth? I'm gonna tell you what it is, and I'm gonna let these guys talk in a minute. But Timbo is tired of people. He tired of going in the studio. Yo, can you do it this way? Oh well, he tired of people talking back because homeboy said it. His man said it. The AI artists don't talk back. You don't want a human then.
So it's like you want to control the whole everything. So my opinion on what I want to record doesn't matter as an artist.
Yes, they tired of that.
We're supposed to be in there building together, like you know what I'm saying?
Right. They don't want none of that. They want to be Tim want to be able to sit back and tell Tata what to sing, how to sing it, mix it down. He don't want no lip, and he want her to shut up and do her job. But what he don't know, in my opinion, that shit's gonna flop. He's not aiming for us. He's aiming for the Asian market. He's trying to get in that K-pop. Mm-hmm. K-pop is the biggest thing on earth.
That's fact.
So he's looking at it like, I don't need these motherfuckers. He don't need you right now, TJ. He don't need Fliz to approve. He don't need me to approve. He's trying to get them little Asian kids over there, over in the other side of the world.
So why not go over there and get a human and do what you're doing right like me? Like
yeah. You gotta think these motherfuckers
change your life. Like,
they greedy.
Leave
gang.
a legacy and change your life somewhere, man.
Like, know what I mean? Like, the fuck? Like, what we
he's
doing
like,
here?
nah, I'm changing my life.
This time he's right. No per diem, no hotel, no
Exactly,
wardrobe,
no nothing.
less
Yeah.
travel
It's
expenses.
basically plug in
It's
and
all
play.
profit, bro.
It's plug in and play. Oh, we're doing a tour.
Yeah.
Let's plug in and play.
But TJ said something a few months ago that this is what it is. It is gonna be live concerts. They're gonna be inside Meta.
Yeah.
So TJ was talking about that, how they're gonna start doing concerts in the meta world. So you want to see Tata, you have to put on your headset,
And
your
then go
virtual
to-
headset, and pay $20 or whatever it's gonna be,
And then you'll be wherever the hell she's at.
and you're gonna be wherever she's at.
That's crazy, yo.
That's what it's gonna be.
Cause it's whack. Like, you know how, like, when you're in the studio, like with the
Ray
with the
Daniels
producer,
is the one that said
like
that.
you and the producer building the song.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in the studio with Master Plan, like we building the song from scratch. I don't go to the studio. You already know. Like, I don't go to the studio with an idea of what we're doing. Like, now let's figure out the vibe and take it from there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I let the music tell me what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna say, how it's gonna move. You know what I'm saying? So that takes away from that. Like, Timbaland as a producer, that shit's whack.
Nazareth Hill in the building. Salute Nazareth. First
I
time.
don't like that shit.
It's kind of
Sis,
whack,
what's
Fliss.
poppin'?
It's kind of whack. Sis in the building. We appreciate you. Nicole in the building. Yeah, it's a lot going on. And it feel like, to me, if all the corporations could do it, they could do it. This is why the actors and the directors went on strike last year or the year before, because they trying to get AI to write the movie scripts. They're trying to get AI to do the whole movie.
You're taking away people's jobs.
You know what I mean? Jobs that's going, if they can start. So the actors in Hollywood are fighting right now. That's why the actors went outside on the picket line with the stage hands and the lighting guys, because they're trying to make it so I don't need none of you motherfuckers, just me and Daryl. Daryl can make the whole movie by himself in his house. Give him the month. So they trying to make it so Daryl and the CEO of the company going to make a whole damn movie.
So that's why these actors with the power, they just need to produce all their own movies and bring it to T-Boo.
Well,
Right, they're gonna be.
I don't know about
Netflix,
T-Boo.
like, they're gonna be an
I'm just
AI
saying, like, you know what I mean?
watch.
Like, bring it to Netflix and shit, because Netflix is buying.
You be like Tubi,
yeah,
an AI Tubi
T-Boo.
watch.
T-Boo and Tubi.
Yeah, man. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. This hurts Timbaland's legacy to me. I'm like really not feeling Timbaland right now. He already pissed me off by messing up verses. I told you that last year.
Yeah.
But they greedy, gang. Listen to what happened. They made verses organically in the pandemic. We all fell in love with it. Yeah, verses, Jay-Z verse, freaking Gucci Mane, all this beautiful shit. And then they sold it, right? To the worst company in the world.
At the height of it too.
Yeah.
Was it right after the Dipset and Locks joint?
They
Or was it before that? It had to be after.
They
that.
still had it after that. They haven't done so nothing after they sold it popped. So everything that happened was before they sold it. They tried to do Cypress Hill after they sold it, but they messed it up real bad.
Yeah.
I think Timbaland right now, I think what's happening is sometimes you get so caught up in your own personal life. I think Timbaland just got mad bills and he's just trying to pay his what he got to pay. But I mean, there's other ways he could have did this.
Like go on a tour.
Yeah, and I honestly think Fliss too, if you listen to him when he critiquing these people, I think he don't think people got no talent no more. He hearing a bunch of bullshit in his mind, is a bunch of bullshit. So he's like, man, ain't really nothing out here. They said some people incite him, But if you're every week listening to a whole bunch of stuff that you claim it don't have no mixed down, and the bars ain't good, and every week you're talking shit, you're critiquing, at some point,
but respectfully,
you're getting jaded.
Right,
Niche in the building.
But respectfully, I'll say this too. Like, how is he like Timbaland to critique bars? Because he's not really like a rapper's rapper.
Right.
And I'm saying that respectfully.
Right.
He's a legend though, right?
Right.
But
Yellow girl.
I mean, like, it's a new era. So, like, as an older person or older a legend, right? You should be able to guide and build upon what is brought to you in the studio.
Yeah. I
You know what
think
mean?
he don't want to do that.
Basically, it boils down to A&R. You know what I'm saying? Like, we lost that part of music. So it's like you're not building the artist. You're just expecting the artist to be already popping.
Nazareth Hill made a good point. I think everyone is tired of the music industry, people moving for self instead of the mainstream companies like Rock Nation. That's a fact. People are moving for self. The only problem is Timbaland knows this is going to flood the market. So all of us got a DistroKid or whatever, a TuneCore account where you get your money for your streams. Let's say it's 6 million of us. Then it's going to be 12 million. They said millions of songs come out every single solitary day. Millions of songs are dropped. So you're already competing with that nonsense. Then imagine the little fat kid in freaking Sarasota who learned how to do AI. He's gonna flood the shit with a bunch of AI shit. It's gonna be even harder to find you. But Timbaland don't care about that. And right now everybody's doing lo-fi beats, da-da-da. So it's some really good lo-fi beat makers. I'm talking about really, really good. Like their stuff be laid, they be like organically flowing through its instrumentals in there, da-da-da. I can say goodbye to that shit because then little Mikey in upstate New York with a fucking MacBook is gonna fucking tear your ass up you're gonna flood the shit with 100 lo-fi beats. So it's just here to be trash, and Timbaland knows that bullshit. How you feeling right now, Flizzy?
I'm just thinking.
Does this get you hot, or you just like fuck it?
No. I mean, I'm obviously I don't like it at all. Like as I said earlier, I don't like none of that stuff. I don't like AI taking over intellectual property. It's a real slippery slope, and it's dangerous. But it's not just dangerous to musicians. This is dangerous to mankind's future. This is bigger than music, yo. This is bigger than music. Is AI can literally take the job of everything. Everything. Mm-hmm. And if you're a greedy CEO of any company, fuck music, you can save millions by just switching to Geico. You know what I mean? Switching to AI real quick. It's like, yo, I just gotta press this button, and this takes the work of millions of artists who give intellectual, like think if you went to I got a marketing degree too, right? Mm-hmm. Marketing, hell, I can press this. And the market's already covered through algorithm. Yeah. I'm good.
Do you know that most of the stories, when you go online and read a story on a website, a lot of them are not humans no more. They're firing actual journalists or copy people who write the stories. Yep. Vlad TV said he fired more than half his staff, almost 75% of his staff, because the AI is writing the articles now. He's like, "What? I don't need you here." He said he had people working at his show, at his website for 10 years. And one day he just realized he had to cut costs, fired them all, and started using AI. Yep. And it's awful. Like, it's missing words, it's choppy, the sentences, the structure is bad. It's like they don't give a fuck. They don't care.
Like, look at that site Reddit.
That's crazy.
That site Reddit. Mm-hmm. You can tell they do that because before, when Reddit was like started and people was on like TikTok sharing the stories and had the AI reading it. Now, if you hear, like, it became so lucrative to have a Reddit story on like your TikTok. Mm-hmm. People started doing pages. Now they're having AI write fake story. You just plug in what you want.
Fake news.
But you can hear like let's say you start listening like, oh, I met Shorty at a coffee shop. The word coffee shop is a trigger word. It's like not that many people in the world go to the goddamn coffee shop to meet people, damn it. Right. But the AI is just writing what you want to hear.
Okay.
Because you know what I mean? Even on like on telling love story that people want to read. So we're on the slope sliding like, uh-oh.
Yeah. Wow.
It's like we as human beings have no control of nothing.
Yep.
Like, so
yeah, I want to read what Darius King said. This is interesting. He said, I would say this in Timbaland defense. Talent has been horrible and watered down for the last 20 years. We had a whole 10 years of mumble rap. If I was a producer, I would feel a way about that. What's your thoughts on that?
I mean, we all I ain't gonna say we all. A lot of us didn't like the decline of talent in the last generation. I'm one who wasn't really up on that type of time, but I don't look at that as an excuse, because Timbaland has the power to get his ass out there like an A&R and find something that's dope. You know what I mean? It just because Timbaland has the same power that I remember someone said this years ago about Russell Simmons. It was Eric B. Mm-hmm. Eric B said that Russell Simmons, like, I don't like to call people sellers, but he said Russell Simmons cashed out because he was the biggest advocate for violence and rap. But you started Def Jam, put all these violent rappers on when you could have stopped it. You had the power, but he took the money and he ran with it and now complained about it. Timbaland can complain like, people are corny. He had very much the power to be like, hey, young man, I saw you. You're nasty. Let's put you on. I'm going to promote you and do X, Y, Z. Maybe he could have swayed the tide a little bit, such as a lot of big artists or big moguls who could have changed the titles. But no, they went with the mumble rap. It was, this is the trend. Let's all rock with this. So I understand you, Darius. I don't discredit that because I agree, like 20, I ain't gonna say 20, I don't think it's a full 20 years, but I'll definitely give it like 10, where things went
way
down. But he had the power to stop it, so
Timbaland
now
had
he's
the
making it
power
worse.
to stop that. Now I get a lot. So homebody says, so
Oh,
welcome back to this.
thank you. Well, good to be back.
Timbaland had the power. Now I'm going to be honest. We give these people a little more power than we think. Like a lot of these guys are beholden to these record labels. So Timbaland could say this, that, and the third, but the record label's going to say what really going to come out and what ain't going to come out. And for a while there, the record labels were making out with what they was going to put out, and that was it. Either you were going to go underground or like independent, or you was going to let the record labels control it. And record labels wasn't doing nothing but if somebody popped on underground, go scoop them up, sign them, right? So it was like they pretty much still. Everybody thought we thought the record labels were supposed to die 10 years ago. Everybody's like, record labels dying. The labels is dying. Well, they still here.
They figuring out still how
they moving around. They still here. Nothing's changed. They still got their finger on the pulse. They still radio dead and record labels still around. So they're not going nowhere. But we figure that Timbo has more power than it is. And I'm starting to realize these people like Snoop, Timbaland, all these people that they icons and idols, but they don't have the power we think. Even though Snoop on death row, he's still beholden to somebody over him.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, you don't think Timbaland has the power to put like to find a dope artist that he feel like, I mean,
you know what? I'm about to find
a dope ass artist.
I'm about to find because Timbaland had signed some girl,
bro.
Timbaland had signed some girl 3-4 years ago. He said this girl about to change everything, and it seemed like she did it. So that's what I'm saying. Let me find a Timbaland artist.
Because I mean, I'm
looking
looking
like,
like
think it's just the attention span of the world now.
Timbaland has
both,
an artist.
I'm like for how many years? All right, go back to all like when rap wasn't even as powerful. Someone's always putting someone on. You know what I mean? Even if it's like I'm gonna put the spotlight on you. Even if like let's say Timbaland doesn't have power, but which he does have power.
Mm-hmm.
He has the spotlight. He can put a spotlight on somebody. Hey, I have 5 million followers at the least. Look at said rapper right here or said R&B artist. You know what I mean? That's gonna help more than like, hey, look at Tata. Send.
Yeah.
You know?
He signed a female rapper about
like, come on, like
4 years ago, and I cannot find
if
this
it wasn't for Dre, would we have M or we have 50 without
like,
M?
You basically
let me look in the chat. Somebody probably already said it.
The building of artists.
Mm-hmm.
Like but we do know that when Eminem signed 50 had crazy momentum. Like I mean, he had crazy motion, right?
Yep.
Like 50 was the streets at the time, so it's like you could not go nowhere without hearing anything about 50 Cent. I don't care if he was on the fucking moon. You know what I'm saying? Like at that time, like 50 was the biggest thing smoking. So, but there's artists that's like that right now on the underground that people's like not even, you know what I'm saying? Like you might not know, but
yeah,
like I was saying, like D Baby, like he's crazy heavy out there, Houston, like he's making millions and millions of dollars, but you might not know who he is. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's on the NBA YoungBoy tour right now too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's about to happen. Like, but he's a big artist in that Houston, in that southern area. But it's artists like that we might not hear of because we're up here. You know what I'm saying? Only reason why I know about the shit because my son, like he put me on to, you know what I mean?
But yeah, there's always a way that somebody popular can, and even in the slightest little micro way can help. You know, you don't have to go to AI. You know, and call me an old fool on that, but I love the movie Brown Sugar. You know, and stuff like that, like to go organically found Most Def. Or his name was Cabby in the movie. Great movie. You didn't see Brown Sugar.
We got John Blaze shit, son. Yo, B. We got that John Blaze shit, B. Yo.
If you didn't see Brown Sugar, you gotta watch that.
We got that
movie's fire.
The niggas ain't up on this shit, yo. What's their name?
Rhythm 10?
But Rhythm 10, Hip Hop Dalmatians?
Yeah, Hip Hop Dalmatians.
Your boy said he said Mugu God Pan. The Dalmatians. Yeah.
Taiwan in the building. Salute Taiwan.
What up, Ty?
Let me see.
From the baddest restaurants all across the land.
See, Jason just said something very important, gang. He just said that Beanie Siegel's about to release a whole AI album.
Yep.
We've been talking about this for 2 years.
Yeah.
But that's because of his voice, right?
That's because his voice. That's a different case, right?
I can let that one pass. Yep.
So
and
that's different. But I would listen to that. But at the same time, we gotta look at everything as AI. Now, just like somebody said in the comments earlier, I was trying to find a comment. AI is going to be here.
Yeah.
So we can't be like resistant to it. It's coming.
Yeah, it's here.
I mean, it's going to eventually destroy humans at
It's
some
here.
point.
Yeah.
It's going to destroy. It's going to take the earth and destroy us.
Somebody said iRobot 2.0.
We only going to exist in the memories of AI. AI is going to recreate us beautifully in memories because it's going to destroy us in a couple years. But right now, we still here, so we got a voice.
In the future, they're gonna be like Diddy's really Suge Knight.
I know, right?
See, Curtis can't even remember the girl name. He just signed this rap. It's a rap female. I can't even Google the chick.
I remember it too, but
he said she gonna change the word. Something. She was that. She got bars and all this. But you know what? Think about this. This is what it is, Fliz. It crushed him. He found this girl. She was everything that we say we wanted. She's a spitter. Mm-hmm. She make records. She beautiful. She's sexy. She's doing everything right, and we ignoring her. That's deflating. We can't even remember the girl's name. We can't even remember her name.
Crazy.
That's deflating. He was working with this girl for 2-3 years straight. He had signed her. I remember he went to say, "Y'all got special announcement. I signed this girl." And now this motherfucker's doing AI.
On another note too, did he just do it on social media, or did he do the run? Like,
let me see if somebody said her name yet.
Like, I mean, to the radio stations, the platforms of the well, now you would run to what? Like Wallow and Gilly, you know what I'm saying? $1 million worth of game. You would go to the Drink Champs. Like, you know what I mean? Like that. Did he do that run? You know what I'm saying? Like the promo run.
I think
you can't just be like, oh, this is the new best thing smoking, and then not do the footwork.
He did. I don't think he did. But I think he got her placements, and I remember him getting her on like this and that. It's more footwork.
Like you still like, why isn't she on the tour with whoever's popping right now? Why isn't she?
And I think he's getting tired. But I'm gonna tell you something. You're
because
right.
That's the footwork.
But you know what, too, though? Right now, TJ, what's sad, the saddest thing is you got to blow up now with a TikTok song. If they don't gravitate and blow you up on TikTok, some kind of do a dance to your thing or something, or use it to show their food or whatever. Mm-hmm. Now it's different. Now, if you can catch it's a guy that did he all right. So the guy that before Kendrick came out with that Luther song. Last year, there was a young guy that made a Luther song. It went viral on TikTok, right? And he blew up. All his other songs, nobody heard this nigga, But his song ended up going viral on TikTok, millions of views because he sampled Luther. I can't remember which song it was. But that's what's making artists big now. Or like Fliz, just working, just throwing out 150 songs every 2 months, right? Fliz throwing out an album damn near every month.
A video every week.
Yeah, so it's like just working, and your fan base gonna go up that way. I think Tim not trying to put the legwork in no more. No, I'm not talking about Tink. I saw that Peerless Beard. No, not Tink. This is way after Tink. This is 3 years ago. This is not Tink is old. This chick was 3 years ago that Timbaland was pushing. From a DJ background, use of the AI general music, feel like they're using Vinyl versus Serato back in the day. It's a tool. It's honestly, listen. Thank you for saying that. Because on my video, I discussed, I said DJs was mad when that Serato came. DJ, because they used to carry 15 crates to the party.
Yeah. I used to have to. I was carrying crates just to get in.
5 young boys, 5-6 young boys carrying crates, carrying them back. You had to come with a whole crew. And then somebody got Serato. And they could put 4,000 songs on their laptop.
On a lappy, yep.
And these DJs was disgusted. Man, you know, Chop be in the chat. He in the chat now. Chop listen. I'm going to be honest. Chop went probably 10 years fighting that shit.
Chop, I'm coming to DC.
Chop a real DJ. Chop got Serato. He got all that shit, but he went years fighting that shit. Fuck that digital bull. That's a bullshit. No fucking DJ. These niggas can't even blend. He went years. Still going. Listen, we used to cuss this nigga like Chop. You're spending $8.99 on the one fucking song. He going to the fucking record shop. He thumbing through the vinyl. Mind you, everybody's shit is on iPods.
Wait, did y'all ever do the juice move though?
What you mean?
You know what I mean.
You did that, but the only thing was you didn't want to do that at that point because then you didn't want to get banned from the record shop. So Chop wouldn't do the steal and da. That's for little kids. Like Chop was a grown man, so he go in that junk. Chop would go on Friday, 7-8 singles. You know how much process this shit, Fliz? Just rock with me for a minute. You know how many songs come out every fucking week? He's still trying to go. He refused. LimeWire was out. When you can just go and boop, 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 get the whole Outkast album. Chop was like, fuck that shit. I'm a DJ. So he go to the joint, flip through, get tweet, new Aaliyah, da. So he getting all these new shits, $8.99 per single. This one they was taxing because they was. And I'm like, Chop, you spending $300 on some fucking singles that's gonna be fucking played out next week. DJs was mad. They didn't want to progress. But this ain't that. Serato, and I get it, screwed. I get it. This ain't that. So Serato was a technological, that was an advancement, but it didn't make you better. It allowed you to take more CDs, more music, and put it on your drive, right? Some people had external drive, another
4,000,
5,000 songs, But it doesn't make you better. AI will make you better. AI will make you better.
And I want to go back to what I understand of the Beanie situation is I understand that at least he still wrote the songs.
Yeah.
He still will perform them, but they would just put his old voice on it. So it's not like he just told like, hey, write a song like me, like I would have in 2001. And, I understand that he's still like, doing his own thing with it. So I want to also add that. So
yes, he's really the voice behind it.
I'm against the AI that is doing everything that humans with their intellectual property should be doing. If AI is just a tool, so be it. Like I can get behind that. I just dropped got a new video up on my page, you know what I'm saying? Called The Cypher that my guy known as Evil in details. If you see us, we're all cartooned. He AI'd it. You know what I mean? But it was really me performing at real ciphers. That was me at 3 or 4 ciphers for real that they took, and that's really my voice, my pen game. Really like, the beat being made, so if it's used as a tool, it's one thing. If it's used as the thing, that's why I'm like, we done crossed the line now.
That's a problem, but that's what Timbaland is pushing. I feel like the Sono. So what it is, the Sono is you can pay a monthly subscription, $19.99, whatever it is, and make all the beats and all the music you want. So now I think they know these people never going to they're never going to make it in the music business. They're never going to go too far, but they want to get as many of them as they can as subscribers, and they're making millions while you're flooding this shit with it. Don't hurt them because they're sitting back making all this money. It hurts us because we actually putting pen to paper trying to make these songs. And imagine me now. I'm an older artist. I don't give a fuck really, but somebody young, 19, 20, trying to break into this business, and you up against a bunch of AI bullshit. I got a problem with that, and I got a problem with Timbaland promoting that shit. Random shout out to the female MC. Be for Better seems to have crazy potential. I heard her. Yeah, she's nice. I heard her. They got a lot of good team. They got a lot of good. I know what you're saying. Everybody's saying Tink. Trey, it's not Tink. It's a newer chick. It's a new young girl. It's a new young girl. I'm now y'all got me. I'm gonna find it because he just signed a chick about 3-4 years ago. I'm gonna be honest. Nelly Furtado. No, it ain't her. She old as shit. Nelly's like 40 something, right? Nelly old now. Let me see. See, nobody knows that. That's how bad the job he did with this girl. I think she even won a contest or something. Hold on, let me see. CB and 40 streamers are more lit than rap. That's right. That's what you do, TJ. It's sad. That's why Drake going on all the streamers. The streamers got more views than anybody. You can't blow up now without going on the streamer. You get on Casa now, forget it.
Run. Yeah, that's part of the run, though.
That's part of the run. But we got to blame us too, the culture, because we don't keep the culture sacred like we're supposed to. It should be some outlets where we can say, okay, we got to make sure they still around, like Sway, like Sway in the morning, and like certain things like that. No, we want to hear motherfuckers talk shit. We want to hear Joe Budden talk shit all night.
They're bringing 106 and Park back.
Are they?
Yeah, they just you see, you was watching the BET Awards, right?
Yeah,
no, I didn't see the BET.
I turned on that one after I told you. You told me it was on.
Yeah. Like that's,
but I had turned on too late. I missed a lot of shit.
So basically, like they're bringing it back. If you look at the BET Awards,
Miss Tiny said that girl is right from the internet.
Use too many new artists, I would say. I mean, they kept it what 106 and Park was.
You know what? I'm great. No, it ain't Amelia Moore. You know what? Fuck that. I'm great to find this shit right now. Because when I find it, female rapper,
you can't let it go.
Nah, because it's getting crazy. No one ever heard. This is what I'm talking about. He jumping to AI and he didn't even do this girl right. Hold on. Female rapper, sign. They're going to go right back to the damn. It's going to go to Tata.
Yeah, that's I keep bringing Tata when I look for it, bro.
It's going to keep Brian. It's going to keep going. Nah, she right there. Female rapper. What's her name? She right there.
That's her face at least.
That's Tink, but that's not who he signed. He just signed her recently, gang. Like, it's not Tink. Everybody, Everybody know Tink. We know who Tink is. It's a young.
Type
Is this
in 2
her?
years ago and see what happens.
God damn it, gang. Why I can't find this girl?
They're like Missy Elliott.
I can't find this girl. She's a rapper. He was pushing her like 3 years ago.
Kerry? No.
Female rappers. I'm gonna find this gang. Now I ain't moving forward till we find this girl. I'm just gonna be honest. It ain't Tink. It ain't Doja Cat. Damn, he ain't do shit for this girl. God damn, Timbo, what the hell? Female rappers. No. Gang, I can't find her. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy, gang.
He just did that.
There's a female rapper that he signed about 3 years ago.
She one social media post in the studio.
She was gonna change hip hop forever. Female rapper signed by Timbaland. Gang, it's
2 years ago and see what happens.
2 years ago. It was more than 2 years ago. I put 2 years ago. Did I put 3 or 2? Hold on, let me put 2.
Keeps coming up. What's that?
Tink keep coming up, but that's not who we're looking for.
That's not Tink right there.
Where? Here?
Yeah, who's that?
That is Tink. It says Tink.
It's Tink. Oh, yeah. No, she just looked different for some reason.
Man, all right. Whoever. Sorry, Queen. We can't find you. Timbaland done buried this chick, gang. I don't know who. I'm telling you,
off the internet. This never happened.
This chick was there. It was like last. Like,
AI.
Let me check. Let me check the comments, gang.
Jane Lee.
Let me check the comments. Nah, Curtis, it wasn't Tink because he signed this girl. Tink is old. This girl was like 2 years ago. He took her like the Breakfast Club or something. I'm telling you, this girl is new. It's a new girl, young girl. Let me check this name. She said Rini, female rapper. Okay, Rini. We got something. Let me see if she connected with Timbaland. Rennie Rucci. Is this the girl that won that contest? Gang, it's a mystery, gang. I can't solve it. Flair's looking. I'm looking. I'm not crazy. Oh, here she go. Who is this? Let me click this real quick. Nope, that chick from Sweden, somewhere in the Netherlands. Gang, listen. I tried, bro. I tried.
I'm from Sweden.
I tried, gang. I don't know. I'm not crazy. And when we come in next week, my homework as assignment is to find that female rapper that Timbaland had signed a few years ago, because I know for a fact he was like, she gonna change the game. She gonna change the world. Da da da. He was hyping this girl. I'm talking. He went to Charlamagne and everything. He was hyping this girl up.
So he was on a Breakfast Club with her?
I believe he went to the Breakfast Club and took her on there. I'm not on crack, gang. I see Timbaland was trying to work with a Chinese pop artist named Jang Zing. That's not her. She's not Chinese. She's black. She's from like down south somewhere. People who wouldn't mix were otherwise able to. That's true. And you know what? I be watching these new videos. You watching these videos with the DJs? They be just, and they be some sexy chicks, and they be like having a little, and they be like. That's
the beat. That's the beat.
My wifey can't stand it. She be like, she ain't even mixing. She don't know what the fuck she's doing. I'm like, she said, what's she turning all them knobs from? Like, well,
she look good.
She turning knobs. She turning the knobs because she's mixing. She can hear it in her headphones.
There's a lot of by the way, shout out. There's a lot of female DJs that came out of the woodwork, because I had to vote for the committee today for the city for who's gonna try to get on the festival.
Yeah,
and I'm one of the voters. And they sent me a list of and when you're on the panel, you have to go to all their pages and give them real listens and votes for what, And I'm like, there are wild female DJs now.
Really?
That house DJs, techno, and I listened to 20 techno DJs today, and most of them are female, cute little females in their 20s, with little dresses, and I have to go check their Instagram pages. I didn't realize there was such a flow, a wave of young girl female DJs that are out there.
Yeah, they are. But how they sound though?
As far as see, it's not like the old days of cutting, scratching, and blending. Most of these girls are techno DJs, and they got they got to keep the party moving. So it's. I mean,
no.
A lot of them. A lot of them was
top 5.
No, they got a lot of R&B. A lot of females doing R&B DJ and da. Because I have them in my house.
Yep.
They got a lot of DJ. A lot of female DJs are doing a lot of R&B now. Let me see what's going on. AI John Blaze.
Oh yeah, K-pop is crazy.
Dre, I don't think no AI gonna be John Blaze. I'm not even gonna do that. Gen X here. Let's listen to the Gen X. Sunshine is in the building. Gen X here. The 80s and 90s music were the greatest decades. That's a fact.
That's
I
a
agree.
What we
fact.
doing? They still got
That's a
music
fact.
that hold up right now. It
Yeah.
sounds incredible.
fact.
Right freaking now. Salute Sunshine in the
How about
building.
we got a big record that we about to put out with an 80 sample?
Homebody said I didn't even know K-pop. No, K-pop is very real. K-pop is
Oh,
massive.
K-pop is
Yeah, K-pop
huge,
is
bro.
crazy.
They do bigger numbers than we do.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, they
Yo,
do Taylor Swift.
I noticed because
They
I
going,
have kids.
they going diamond, double diamond, like some wild shit. Yeah, it's different.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, K-pop it's been massive for years.
They got
Yeah,
fans
nah,
passing out like
crazy.
it's Michael Jackson. No
That
lie.
ass. Salute the Tekken in the building. We got Gatekeep swaying his.
Yeah, 106 in sports too. I seen that too.
Salute Sherry 106 in sports. I haven't seen that.
Nah, that's about to be a new show. It's like a spinoff. That's Cam Newton and I think his wife or girlfriend or whatever.
Curtis going crazy in comment. It was Tink. God damn it, it was Tink. Well, you know what? I'm gonna look it up because if he signed Tink 3 years ago, then that's who it was.
I'm starting to think it was Pink.
Lyrica
Everybody said it's
Anderson.
Tink, yo.
Let me see this. Hold on. Let me check this.
What's
This
Pink
might
though?
be
Who's
it.
Pink though?
And we're gonna move on to another subject in a minute. But let me see. Lyrica. Am I spelling that right?
Oh, Lyrica talking about a homegirl from Love and Hip Hop.
Let me see. Is this the girl? Because I know he signed
But
somebody.
she does songwriting and shit. That is her right there though.
Let me see if this her. Because
Well,
he
she does
signed.
some-
I'm telling you, he signed a girl. He's like, yo, she gonna change the world. Oh, it don't say Timbaland in there nowhere. Man, I'm telling you, I swear to God, dead ass. I'm gonna find this girl, and I'm gonna tell y'all next week who it was. I'm dead ass honest. Unless somebody get Timbaland on the phone, but he probably don't want to see this stream. Let me see. Now we got raisins and potato salad. My dog hit the screen for a treat.
Oh man,
Let's go.
Oh,
Search Timbaland Breakfast Club.
Already
Ooh.
tried.
no raisins,
Didn't
potato
work.
Salad. That's a violation.
I mean,
Do
I'm
not
not
bring
even
that to
caring anymore.
Auntie's
I
house.
know,
She
right?
won't
We-
I don't even care anymore about who it was.
Oh, Rennie Rucci was signed by Timbaland? Maybe it was. Then hold up,
fight.
Fred.
Oh,
We
Rennie Root. Oh.
sometimes you give up too quick. Hold on. I just looked her up.
No, right there.
I had it. It was right
Yep,
there.
right
American rapper. Let me see. Rennie Rucci. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Blah 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 blah. Let me click the Wikipedia. We might have it, gang. First mixtape, Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah,
Big
yeah.
Rennie. It don't say no Timbaland in there though. All right, I gotta look this up more further. It might be her. This sounds more like it, but it don't say Timbaland in there. Maybe. See, he don't erase his name from the damn girl.
Like, get me out of there. Take my name out of there.
I don't know, man. Maybe that's her. I don't know. We're gonna move forward, gang. Somebody in there. Let me see. CB, her name is Sarah Scholes. God damn it. Now we on the fucking.
Yo, we on a goose chase, yo.
Oh my God. Hold on, bro. Scholes. Sarah Scholes. Now I can't. You know what? First, I think we got it. Sometimes it didn't work. Sometimes you just don't know. But now I'm all over. That ain't even right. That's some lady from like 1834.
All
right.
She's dead 4 times removed, yo.
Listen, gang. Listen. Yes, I'm imitating Lady DJ. I got this new DJ wifey, like, she ain't all that cute. This chick named Priyanka. Oh my gosh, she's beautiful. She just be playing like I'm Bianco and house beats and like not house beats. She play like Afro beats.
Charles, you thought you was in DR again?
Yeah, we going back.
Yeah, yo, I love Afro beat sets, bro. When someone's doing the Afro beat sets, oh man, that puts me in a whole different.
Nah, that's a vibe though.
That puts me in a whole different atmosphere, man. That's why I did when I did that Afrobeat song on my last album, I was all like inspired like crazy. I was like, I got to do one of these.
I'm about to check that. I looked up Sarah Skull. I can't find her. So let me figure it out. I'll figure it out later because she ain't even got no freaking presence online right now, to be honest. Unless we spelling it wrong. She only had no presence. Like, and I know she was a rapper. People like, Charles, give this shit up.
I know, bro. You got to, at some point, you got to call it.
He's
bro.
like, no, I can't
I
quit.
know this is Charles. Charles don't want to move on, bro.
I'm sorry, gang.
Yo, Charles, come on, man. Like,
All
you're
right.
handcuffing us all, bro.
I know. I'm sorry.
Let's go.
I'm
Let's
sorry.
go.
So listen, gang, that's officially
You're mad at Lil
over.
Wayne.
I
Go
don't
ahead.
know
You're mad
who
at
it
Lil Wayne.
was.
You're mad at Academic. What we talking
I
about?
know Miss Rock Kitty in the building. I've been to MNK Pop for ages. I learned and taught for myself. Salute Miss Rock Kitty in the building. Uncle Duck. First live I've ever caught to the brush. Salute Uncle Duck in the building. We're gonna keep this moving, gang. Let that ass. There's no way it could be Tink, but I could be wrong. No, it's no Tink. K-pop for ages. I'm going backwards, I think. K-pop universe, da da da. It's so many freaking people on here. I'm trying to get to all the comments. I'm not even gonna, you know what? She says Z. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Don't do it.
I'm not doing it. Teresa Vibes in the building. Okay, one more guess. 3D Nady. Oh, that sounds so familiar.
Wait, what?
Oh my God. It's the Fliz, I swear to God. If I don't get this, we moving on academics. If this ain't it, I swear to God, I think this it. Rap Radar, Career,
No
Benzino, Sean Diddy, Twitter,
no
Missy Elliott. We getting close. I don't see Timbaland name in there though. I do say Timbaland. Hold up. Timbaland, 3D Natty. Damn, I fucked it up. We got it. I think we got it, Fliz. It said it right there.
It
It
says
said
something about no ill feelings towards Timbaland's up. Go up.
okay. I think you right. You got it. After several months
Managed by members of
spent
Timbaland.
traveling with Timbaland. Okay. I say 2011 though. That can't be her.
Yeah,
well,
you said 2 years ago.
I
That
did.
was
I
like
did.
over
I
a
know.
decade.
But he might have only really brought her out 2 years ago. But he was talking about 3. But I bet my time had been off. 5 years be like 2 years. Let me see.
That's all them vacations.
Da da da.
That's
After
all them
several months
vacations.
traveling with
That's how it's
Timbaland,
going by.
other artists, a contract was presented. Da da da. 3D Net T and Timbaland announced through Twitter. So Twitter ain't been around. Oh no, it's been around for about 10 years.
Yeah, Twitter's been around for a grip.
She's no longer a part of Timbaland's company because she decided not to sign the contract. I don't even know what year that was, but it wasn't. Yeah. All right. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to find this girl. That may be her. It may not be. Let me see. Oh, we're gonna get into all this. We got a lot going on, gang. All right, we're moving forward. I'm sorry, guys. I couldn't resolve the issue. Came on in the building. Boss lady Leo, salute. Appreciate you. Zara Scott. I'm gonna look next week, gang. I'm gonna have the answer next week. I'm gonna find it.
He's gonna be in a group chat tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna have that shit. I'm gonna post that shit. Next topic, let them slide with the playback button. Dead ass. OVO sound, man. OVO ZZ, man. I respect OVO ZZ's commitment. Never, ever, ever fails. Never falters. Drake all day, every day. I respect it. I have nothing bad to say about OVO ZZ. Salute OVO ZZ in the building.
Drake sent them.
Mad Zeke, salute to the super chat. We appreciate you. Bad Zeke, we appreciate nothing. Didn't even want nothing. Just gave us a super chat. Salute. We appreciate you, Bad Zeke. Salute in the building. We appreciate that. Let me see what's going on. It's from the NO. I actually went to school with her. She's been doing her thing. So yeah, that's not her. That's definitely ain't her. So I skipped mad comments. But listen, next topic, gang. I want to talk about this. Well, like everybody grab y'all drinks, man. I skipped mad comments to get down there. I don't know if you guys know. It's two things I could talk about, but it's so much going on. I was wondering why Nicki Minaj wasn't on Wayne's album. Do y'all know that she dropped a freestyle to one of Wayne? So first of all, Wayne album dropped on 4 or 5 days ago. I think it was last week. It wasn't even that many days ago. I'm gonna be honest, about 4 or 5 days ago.
This is on Wayne's page too on YouTube.
He put it on his own page. So Nicki Minaj was reportedly supposed to be on Lil Wayne's The Carter 6. So right now, today, I get up.
Bless you.
Salute. I mean, I bless you. I get up, right? Trey NBA said ZZ be everywhere. Salute ZZ. OVO ZZ. But I get up, right? And I go on my Twitter and they like, yo, Nicki killed this verse. No, I'm like, what verse? So Nicki Minaj jumped on Lil Wayne's. We talked about the Carter 6 last week. How trash it is.
No, you didn't.
We didn't talk about that.
That was in a group chat, Charles.
Oh, we didn't talk about it on the show?
No.
Because so it came out like Friday, something like that. It was trash. It's real trash. But my brother,
we seen your run all week, bro.
Yeah, all week about this. Like, listen,
I was wondering how Fliz was feeling.
Most people agree with me that Fliz said the Lil Wayne Carter's the Carter 6 is trash.
I was like, oh,
maybe 5. 6.
No, you're still in the good part of the album. I'll just say this real quick. Me being a big Lil Wayne fan.
Let's talk about it.
Me being a big Lil Wayne fan, I was listening to this. I was working out, hitting the weights. Mm-hmm. I was like, all right, it started. Oh, he's giving tributes. Oh, this is old school. He's throwing it back. I'm like, this album is high. And then it kept going like, wait, hold on.
You hear the elephant?
Hold on. hold on. It kept going. Why did so many goddamn songs get worse? Well, I'm like, why the hell he put like 19 damn tracks on this shit?
19 tracks.
I'm like, why didn't he chill out? Like, yo, he overkilled it and he gave people time to hate, and he put too much artistry that didn't blend. I understand, like, Wayne went, and I give him credit, for being an artist, but that album had no cohesion towards the end. And it lost my brain. Like, I was like, what is this? What are you doing, Wayne? And me, I was like, this is not the right time for you to drop this album, because you've been, for the last like few months to a year, you've been at it. People been defending that you're nice enough. You not, me too. I'm like, I think Wayne, like, I was watching something like when he was like, what happened to 08 Wayne?
So there should have been a cutoff point, is what you're saying?
He could have made that album fire if he dropped about like half of them, more than half of them songs. So, like,
minimum of 10 joints, like, in my opinion.
I think he should have went, if he just went with a solid 8, he would have slayed by like, this 10, album was good.
10 pushing it.
Yeah, he dropped too many songs. That was
10,
good,
11 is push. He could have did 11 and still, he could have did 12. Nah. But they so bad. That's the thing. But I'm gonna tell you something. In his defense, some people are saying he was doing a montage of his career, of all his eras. Mm-hmm. So if nobody don't tell you that, then you're not going to be listening for that. So they're like, it's supposed to be every era of Lil Wayne. I think they're making excuses. I'm just gonna be honest because it's so trash. But they're saying it got every era. It got the mixtape Wayne. It got the early Wayne. It got the Carter 2 Wayne, Carter 3. So they make it. They like, yo. So everything was supposed to be. It's like a victory lap. The album supposed to be every era. But I didn't get that when I listened to it.
I'm a Wayne fan. I've been on this podcast defending Wayne for how long? But my objectivity, I will not defend that album that I heard. I won't do it. But
crazy in the building.
Yo, I heard some other cats online, right, critiquing the album, and they were pissed off because they was like, they're just like me, like you want to hear 08 Wayne come back and flame that shit. But then they started talking. They said, Lil Wayne's about 45 years old. They was like, easily, and they said, you know what? They said that whole album is to them. They said is childish. They said all your contemporaries like the Jays and everybody around there.
There's no growth, is what you're
saying. No, yeah, he goes. They was like they drop shit that drop knowledge on you from an old head standpoint,
right?
And he goes, Wayne did, and I was thinking Wayne ain't dropping no knowledge.
No,
he's still like, I'm like, ooh, that's an interesting point. He's getting up there at age and he didn't teach anything.
But you know what's so crazy? Yo, Wayne is mad intelligent, yo.
Yep.
Like, I mean, so it's crazy that you said that right there. So it's like, it's sort of like how you're saying, like with Drake, like there's you haven't seen a growth, like it's
time to do something a little different. Yeah.
So it's just like maybe they're scared to adjust, or maybe they're scared to try some things new.
Can I tell y'all another thing y'all might not know about the album that's very important that people are kind of overlooking? Wyclef executive produced the album.
Oh, come on.
Wyclef took the album in every direction. You got to think, this Wyclef ear that's picking beats, that's saying that's hot. Wyclef flew to Italy to get the Ave Maria, the guy the opera singer, Andrea Bocelli. He flew to Italy to beg this guy, because he never lets people sample him.
Yeah.
Beg the guy to let him sample it. They did. It's the worst. It's one of the worst songs on the album. It's trash. He shouldn't have made this song. But this is Wyclef. He's thinking like it's fucking the score, right? It's fucking 1997. So in 1997, yeah, let's do it. It's 2025. That shit's not popping. And once you realize that it's Lil Wayne, you realize that you hear that it's Wyclef, then you can listen to it differently. You be like, yo, this do sound like some trash shit Wyclef would make. I'm just gonna be honest. It sounds like trash. Like this shit get worse and worse.
So you're saying Wayne could have picked anybody in the world?
I think Wayne.
I don't want to destroy Wyclef because Wyclef put some shit out there.
But Charles,
Wyclef destroyed Cannabis album.
That's what I was about to go at.
He made the score amazing. He made, and I love Wyclef on Carnival, right? Yep. Carnival is a classic.
Carnival was banging,
but that's just 1997.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, are you thinking like some older artists are just stuck in that era?
Yes.
And not able to adjust or scared.
So you gotta think Wayne's stuck. Wayne is cooked right now. Wayne he can still spit.
He doesn't listen to anybody outside of himself.
That's his own problem though, TJ. That's a problem. How can you be a doctor if you don't listen to the new technological advances in medicine? Right. If I was the fucking king of fucking surgery in 2004. right? I'm the king of surgery. I can slice you open in 2004. Man, shit, they got new machines. Shit, they done changed like that. But you ain't doing nothing but the same shit from 2004. You still put on the old ass Walkman from the 80s and press and play, and you're going to cut somebody. Like, what the fuck? We don't even do that no more.
I don't think it's fully about that aspect of if he's up to date or not or whatever. I think it's about the chemistry of two people blending a musical thing. I don't think Wyclef can blend with artists like Cannabis, who's a bar spitter. I don't think he can blend with like Lil Wayne, the 08 Lil Wayne, because he can spit bars. I think Wyclef is too the Carnival. He's not like the Carter.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
He has no business. He has no business being
you know
involved.
What I mean? It's like Wyclef isn't that, So I think it's more about the marriage between the chemistry between two artists that didn't flow. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm not mad at that.
I believe Wayne is out of touch.
Out of touch, out of time. So I've been listening to 80s music like crazy lately, y'all. So apologize for breaking the shit like that.
King Philip said a montage of every era isn't a bad take, but Wayne should have said that. Yeah, but even saying that, them songs are just really bad no matter what. Like the Peanuts to an Elephant, which is the beat was done by my guy Lin-Manuel Miranda, who did Encanto, he did Hamilton, he did Moana. This guy's a genius, but that beat is one of the worst beats I've ever heard in hip hop history.
You seen Home Dude remake that, right?
Yeah, I sent that.
Hey, yo, right? Do you think that was 1,000% better than that?
Yes.
Be honest.
He had Wayne in the pocket. Wayne was spitting.
He was in pocket with it.
There's a video where this DJ went and he took the acapella from Peanuts to Elephant and made a new beat right there. Yep. Made a new beat. That shit was 1,000 times crazy. Better. 1,000 times better.
Literally 2 minutes.
2 minutes. He made a better beat. And he said whoever did this beat was awful. He put Wayne in the pocket. He put the metronome. Tick, tick, and he just started playing shit. That shit was 1,000 times
that's
better.
What I mean, like, yo,
which means Wayne still could have with the right beat.
It's the chemistry. I said it's the production. It's the artist chemistry.
So for Carter, this is what I feel, right? For the Carter 6, Wayne should have went with younger production. He should have even Hitmaker. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas that's willing to take chance and really create some music. Niggas is gonna come into the studio like this is little fucking Wayne. They're not gonna come to the studio with no bullshit.
Right.
But it's like,
but he got Wyclef in there handing them bullshit.
Like Wayne gotta accept the fact of this is a new era, right? He should know it because he basically birthed the whole era. There's a bunch of little Waynes out right now.
Wayne does a lot of lean though, TJ.
That's a fact.
He smokes a lot. And he's disconnected. I think Wayne thinks that he's bigger than the game right now. I'm just gonna be honest. With no music out, he think he's supposed to do the Super Bowl. Let's just be honest. With no new music out, he thought he's supposed to do the Super Bowl, and then got up there and cried about not getting it. So that's a different kind of animal. I know y'all Wayne fans. I like Wayne too, but
somebody in the chat.
Salute to Nazareth Hill for the super chat. We appreciate you.
BX the plug joint.
Zaraska, I'm gonna search that.
That joint was like that joint was smacking. So Wayne was supposed to go stupid on that, like extra stupid. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, BX the plug, he's one of the biggest artists right now. You know what I'm saying? So he's supposed to take advantage of that. And I feel like that should have been like maybe I wouldn't say like a single, but just in general, like meaning like with Big X the plug on it, how hot he is right now, it should be a single.
I'm searching Zara Scully now. So appreciate you, Nazar. He was teaching how to pee on yourself. Well, goddamn, I'm not even touching that one. I'm not even touching that one. Wayne has not grown as an artist. That's the other thing. If I grow as an artist, I'm not even letting Wyclef come in there and tell me, yo, Peanuts to an Elephant, get this beat from Lin-Manuel Miranda. It's just fire. That shit sound like, I don't know if you know what Fruity Loops is?
Yeah. Of course I do.
Fruity Loops is a program to make beats. But new guys, like when I was younger, I learned how to make beats on Fruity Loops. I mean, I knew how to make beats before that, but you learn how to really hone your craft. But Fruity Loops has these basic sounds that come with it that are canned. They're very basic. So motherfuckers that first learn how to make beats, they use them sounds in the Fruity Loops. So they da-da-da, and it sounds dong, 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 dong. So this dude, Lin-Manuel, clearly a novice beat maker because the beat is awful. You got an elephant in there. He got all kind of sound. They clashing. They're not mixed down properly. It's weird.
He
And
made
Lil
it-
Wayne is
he
like,
made it for a
I'm
play.
Lil Wayne. I can rap to any fucking thing. So he just starts going in.
It sounds like a play. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, that's what it sounds like, yo.
Miss Rock Kitty, before I let someone piss me off, I will piss on myself.
Yes, exactly. Exhibit's album is fire. We all agree on that.
Hold on, let me see. Where we going? Nikki thought that was going to be a slay, which she did all right. He had a better chance of not hating on others. He would have done better on his own. Especially if I'm missing something in here. She talking about the Nicki. We'll get to the Nicki remix in a
I'm
minute.
not mad at you, homebody.
Exhibit
That's
album
a
was
fact,
fire.
though.
I said that last week. I'll continue to say that. I just sent a new video where he got the fucking AI.
Yeah.
He got the AI video with him and Ice Cube. I thought Ice Cube verse wasn't that great, but I like the song. TJ, you said Wayne is mad intelligent. He knew the artists were getting screwed under Birdman, but he has no control of what Birdman could do. And Wayne, that's my daddy. Da-da, kiss him on the cheek. Da-da-da. So that's like, for some reason, Wayne felt that it was his father figure, so he wasn't going to go against him. So he wasn't going to say, yo, he's burning me. Da-da. It took Wayne a long time. And I think Wayne didn't really even get really mad until he sent Young Thug and him to shoot up the bus. He had issues with him. They were separated.
You know what? I think you're 100% correct on that. That's when he's like, oh, this motherfucker, like, he crossed the line, basically. Like,
yo, that's funny. Someone please call 911.
I'm Wycliffe.
That's funny.
Oh,
Paul, you
man.
got that one. That's funny. I like that. Salute. Davin's confused. Wyclef, whack as hell. He been pursued. Wyclef, so he got Maria.
I don't think Wyclef been whack. I
Fell
think
in love
Wyclef in
on
his zone
East
is fire.
LA.
In his zone.
Yeah,
But how long has it been since he got in the zone? About 20 years. Everything,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. Everything that Wyclef has done since like Maria and all that, every time he come out, it's worse. It get worse and worse and worse. I'm just going to be Wyclef ear is not progressing with the culture. I think he's another one that thinks that I'm bigger than I'm smarter than the culture. I'm a classically trained, whatever. Like he probably thinks that he's doing the right way and you're doing the wrong way. Like Timbaland, bitch ass. Like, you know, I ain't gonna call him bitch. I'm joking. But listen, I think Wyclef feels like he got it all figured out. So it's like you go to a certain school for ballet and you learn ballet a certain way. You just do it that way. You don't get better. And I think Wyclef is not getting better. Would you agree, Flizzy?
I haven't heard anything from Wyclef in
That's-
years. So
that's
I'm just saying the Wyclef that I used to listen to, I wouldn't consider that guy whack. Just like even though Wayne dropped a weak album, in my opinion, I'm not gonna say Wayne is whack because I know what Wayne is capable of. So I
wouldn't
can't
say he's whack, but the album was whack.
That's what I'm saying. Like I always say, I always
like this. Wayne just fumbled. He fumbled the ball.
Yeah, I don't like the album, but I'm never gonna say Wayne is whack. I can't say Wyclef is whack because I heard so much Wyclef. I mean, to me, Wyclef's most powerful ever verse in his life was on Capital Punishment on Big Pun's first album,
25 years.
1998. That was but I'm like, that's how long ago. But when I hear something like that, like Wyclef has never. That verse was hard
Wayne
as
needs to
nails.
visit the Wizard of Oz. Damn, yo.
Flizz
Don't do
showing his age.
Weezy
What did
like that.
Flizzy say? I don't even remember what you said.
For showing his age, I always show my age.
What you say? I don't remember.
I don't know, but
Wizard of Oz. That's funny as hell. Peanuts to an elephant is both puzzling and frustrating. It's a weird thing.
Yeah.
But I did a video. This joint went viral. I did a little short on TikTok. The shit is like almost, I think, 300,000 views. And they telling me, a lot of people telling me I'm hating because that beat's fire. Most people say it's trash. But there's a lot of people that's like, I like that beat. I like that song. Da, da, da. So most of us say it's crazy, but there's a lot of people out there thinking that beat is not so bad. Knock it off. That beat's not bad.
I see what they're talking about because I was singing a Hall and Oates song
Oh,
when I was like, out of touch, out of touch.
I love Hall
Yeah.
and Oates.
Yeah, I've been on my 80s joints, yo.
But
Black
you know
on
what?
crack and
Wayne
less
did have a
Weezy
dope
on the track.
performance
That's
at the BET Awards, though. He did his thing.
See, I missed that. I didn't see that.
Yeah,
Wayne had a
I
dope
was-
performance.
yeah,
I was hearing that they said online that
This
this
BET
BT Awards
Awards-
was a comeback.
yes.
They said
Fact.
that the performance was phenomenal. They said they went back to old school artists.
Fact.
I didn't watch it, but this is what the internet's been saying.
Well, you're right. We need to move on. See, I see so much conversation about a bad album. That's just like,
He said, "Scratch that. Move
Let's
on."
move it. Let's
yeah,
move
no.
it.
But
It's
seriously,
Wayne,
though,
though. That's why we try.
I
to
feel
just
like
not
so we
be-
didn't even talk about Nicki did a remix to the song "Banned in NO," which is a
And-
play on the
and-
word "banned from TV."
And not
the
only
song.
that, though,
from
She
Nori.
threw a shot at Hov. You heard the
She
line?
threw a shot at
She
Hov.
definitely threw a shot
She
at
threw a
Hov.
mean shot at Hov. I got a
Yeah.
video coming about that. Let me see. Let me read this shit right here because she went crazy, and I don't know why she mad. But this raises more questions.
No,
why wasn't she on the real album?
That too.
Why? I assumed that she turned this verse in, but because she dissed Hov and the NFL, that he said no. So then he put it out as a remix. He didn't want the drama. But now the album is out. Everybody's saying it's whatever. So now he said, okay, I'll drop it as a remix. My question is, when did she make this so-called remix? Did she make it after the whole album dropped? Then it give me another question. If you made the remix after the album dropped, why wasn't you on the album? There was a rumor before it dropped from Akademiks that he confirmed that Nicki and Drake was going to be on the album. Neither one of them on the album. Now you come 4 or 5 days later with a remix song, and she's spitting bars against Jay-Z and NFL. I think she turned that in before the album dropped, and he said, I'm not going to deal with that kind of controversy with this album. You're not going to diss Jay-Z on my album. You're not going to diss the NFL. I think that's what happened. But then I'll put it out as a remix and make it. Then it's no harm, no foul. But it's not bringing down my album, right? What would you think, Flynn? Why would they put the remix out 5 days later with Nicki on it?
I think it's an extra battery in the back of the album. Like, because every album is gonna have a momentum, and then you throw another stone to make the wave bigger.
Now imagine
like a deluxe package, basically.
Now let's hear this out. His album gonna do 150, around between 120, 140. As a Lil Wayne, and as much as visibility as he has,
that's a bad album.
That's a flop. But to me, to most people, 120, 140 is good, right? For a rapper in his 40s, but if Jay-Z come out and do 120, 140, it is a disaster. Eminem come out and do 140, it's a disaster, right? Kendrick, anybody of any stature does 120, 140, it's a flop. So with that being said, and we're all saying it is trash. That thing is getting a probably 85% trash rating. Like complete trash. All the reactors on Twitter, they're taking off their headphones like, yo, this on YouTube, I have not seen one reactor say this album was good. So with that being said, it's looking like a flop. So with that being said, you made a mistake by leaving the verse off. You're not getting no wave. The wave over. Wave over. Nicki can't save this wave. This album is cooked. Everybody's saying it's trash. They're not going back and listen to it no more. So right now, he's doing good numbers off of the hate. Because everybody's like, it's so garbage. So people that wasn't a lot of people in my comments, they's like, I wouldn't even listen to it if you didn't say it was trash. So mad people are getting told that it's so trash, you got to hear it. It's like watching a train wreck. Remember I used to cut people's head off on Twitter? They would show somebody get their head cut off, and you'd be like, oh, you watching with one eye shit? I'd never watched it, but some people, you ever watch one of them
head? I was like, oh, 2 girls, 1 cup. Oh,
yeah. Look. You ever seen them joints though, Fliz?
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
It's the cartel joints.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
It's the cartel joints, and they would sit there and saw people head off, and them joints, it'd be 1 million views. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, people going to that joint because everybody's saying that it's a train wreck. Manny Fresh should have done the whole joint. Low key, he would have been better than that. Yeah. The Manifest song is a good song. I like the Manifest song. Wayne living off nostalgia. My cousin loved that program. I forgot what program we were talking about.
Fruity Loops.
Fruity Loops. Oh, damn, I'm far back. I'm that far back? Hold up.
Yeah, because when they were talking about me singing, I was like,
but at the same time, though, people still use Fruity Loops now, but they know what the fuck to do.
I was just in the studio on Monday with a client of a kid who like he wants me to help him learn how to engineer.
I think that's a Mac.
He brought in his Mac. And guess what he's making his beats on? Fruity Loops. And he's like, yo, I support the kid. I bought 2 of his beats off him. See? I was like, yo, I'm going to support you, young man. You know what I'm saying? So I said, yo, young man, I'm going to support you because I like to support my kids in the community.
You did a good deed.
I love being the first one to get them paid because they never forget me.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like, yo, and I teach them how to get paid for their stuff. So.
That's funny.
What?
Yeah, no, Timbaland's AI duplicating Jermaine Dupri's beats. I want PPP. So Stats in the building. What's good, Stats? I think them Birdman Lil Wayne cartoons is goated. Dead ass. Let me see. I wasn't mad at exhibit video. is way better. Just do a visualizer. I wasn't mad at this video. I thought it was good. I shared
Damn
it.
Antonio.
I
I
shared
got
it.
some lotion. Oh shoot.
Flated some lotion on the elbows.
I need my elbows. Oh,
Dead ass going
because I can be
forward.
throwing them bows, bro.
He don't need no lotion. That's the lighting, man. You good. I'm gonna give him some lotion every time he come here now, just because that.
Nah, that's my guy.
Wayne
Antonio.
hasn't had a good album since Carter 2. Damn, I would say Carter 3 wasn't that
Wow.
bad. I like Carter 5. What
I
we doing?
like all of the
Yeah.
Carters except this
Yeah,
one.
me too.
I think Wayne used that name as a crutch. I think he used it because I watched a video a couple days ago. It was after the album came out, but it was a video from he did it on a bus before. And he was like, that Carter 5, that Carter 6 coming out. So I was like, oh, I see what he's doing. He's using that, he's dangling that. If that thing was named anything else, it wouldn't have got the hype. You know what I'm saying? If it was named anything else, it wouldn't have got the hype.
He had albums in between that was different names too.
The funeral came out before that, but it didn't do the hype.
There was what's the other one he had too with the rock and roll joint? Damn, he did one of those 80s joints over too. What's the name? Is it The Reaper? What's the album?
I don't know,
When
bro.
he first came home, when he first got out of jail, he was fucking with the guitar and shit and all that. I forgot the name of it. Damn.
Jug in the building. Salute Jug. He said I was right calling Timbaland a bitch ass. Yeah, he on some fucking fuck shit. So let me move. I'm not gonna stay on Wayne all night. Tell Fliz I liked his verse
She's on
more
fire.
than Papoose.
Oh, thank you,
She's on
Imperial
fire.
Stats.
What's that?
Wayne redid that joint.
Okay.
That She's on fire.
He was singing that 80s song.
Yeah.
Wayne doesn't put out good albums. You really want to talk about after Carter 3? What cohesive album has he put out? I can't even argue. I really can't argue.
Look at Spark. You got two accounts. You using Spark to say the same
I know
thing.
Fliz needs some lotion. Dang, we got two comments on Flizzy's elbows.
That's the same person, bro.
No, Spark didn't say it the first time. Let me go to that first.
Spark is Antonio Medina.
Oh, he put on a different count?
He put on a different count, yeah.
Damn, Spark
Totally
was good.
Fliz.
Salute Spark. DJ Spark
You
in the
know
building.
DJ Spark.
Of course
Yeah.
I do.
I mean, yeah.
Spark still be down. You be down Needle, right?
No, well, then I think he moved to Cali. You moved to LA, right, Spark? I think he's out somewhere.
Okay. Only difference between Cali and Diddy
I'll be out there.
is
soon.
Cali cleared the music and got approved and put contracts in place. Carlos Santana didn't have to sue Cali. Now we're gonna get to this Nazareth. I'm gonna talk about this because I want to talk about this guy. This fool Akademiks, gang. I want to talk about this.
Yo, you're gonna have to let me know. I don't know what's going on.
I'm gonna tell you know I'm a
Wait,
you know
somebody
I'm a
ran up
hippie.
on Academic?
So I want to talk about this fool DJ Akademiks.
I feel like he needs all the smoke towards his way, yo.
he do. So
I know you do. I remember.
I gotta
okay,
break
so-
this down. It's gonna take a minute to get the whole situation squared away, and it's gonna take to explain so everybody knows what's going on. It's gonna take me a second. So what I want to do is break you. I'm gonna take you back to what's going on with DJ Akademiks. Let me get this up here real quick. This fool right here, DJ Akademiks, right? He is number one Drake's number one fan, number one stan, right? With that being said, he is down low, a low-key Kendrick Lamar fan too. But he can't say that no more because he chose a side last year that Drake was the best, Drake was his favorite rapper, and that Drake was going to mop up the floor in for lack of a better word, with Kendrick Lamar. So he chose a side and has been going against Kendrick all year. But what had happened was, I don't know if y'all heard, but Drake lost bad, right? Akademiks was one of the ones pretending to still ride with Team Drake, but he accidentally showed that his number one song on Spotify for the year of 2024 was Not Like Us.
Mm-hmm.
He secretly loves Kendrick Lamar and inside hates Drake, but he loves what Drake can do musically. But Drake shows him no love, so therefore he has a secret love-hate relationship with Drake. So end of the day, Akademiks, ever since Kendrick won this battle, he's been shitting on Kendrick. But when Kendrick announced the tour, Akademiks said he was going to go to the tour to see the show.
Mm-hmm.
He's been missing all these shows. He's been beefing with rappers in Kendrick camp. Damn, I'm fucking bugging. This dude, he just was in the battle with Daylight, Joey Badass. I'm drawing a blank. This is my guy with the Absol. He just told Absol if Absol touch him, he'll put him in the ground. He's gonna put him in the cave. So this is Kendrick's team. So what happened was he was like, I'm going to one of those shows, but he wouldn't say. He kept saying I'm going to these shows. finally snuck into a show. He went to the Kendrick show in Detroit, and he snuck in and got a suite. A suite is like where they got to give you the food. It's up top. It's beautiful. Da da da. It's different watching the show from a suite though. You can watch I watched the football game from the suites. I really don't want to, but the concert is different because you can't feel it like that.
Yeah, I'm trying to be.
So he's in the damn concert talking shit. Da 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 da. Talking about there's only little white girls in here. Kendrick fans. I told you they K-boss. They broke. They dusty. And I don't see none of them K-boss. There's a bunch of little white girls in here. So he's in the concert dissing, but he's going live. So Kendrick's man, Dave Free, and Kendrick's manager saw the live stream. So they went and found him in the venue, knocked on the suite door, because they're going to have connects. They're going to know, which suite he's in. They found him.
It's their building for the night, basically.
Yeah. So he ended up getting in a conversation with Kendrick. The Dave Free is the guy that Drake tried to say had slept with Kendrick's girl, and the baby was his. In the song Family Matters, after Kendrick said, don't talk about families, just keep it, don't get personal, Drake said, I hear that baby is Dave Free's. So Dave Free has been riding with Kendrick since they was little kids, and now they grown. Dave Free does all his videos. Dave Free is his business partner. They do everything together. So when Dave Free got wind that Akademiks was in the venue in Detroit, he went and found him and started asking them questions. They started talking because contrary to popular belief, Akademiks used to be cool with them. He used to talk to them when he wasn't team Drake like this and going against Kendrick. So what happened was Akademiks said that he got offended. Let me go down some of these because a lot of comments. Akademiks was offended allegedly because Dave Free ended up asking him, what's the deal? Are you getting paid by Drake? So Akademiks goes in and goes on his live after this encounter and goes, I was offended that they would even ask me that because you can't buy me. I will never be bought. You don't get to ask me that. He's mad at Dave Free. Now, he didn't tell Dave Free that while he's standing in front of him. He tells the live that he's mad at Dave Free, insulting him because he would never be bought. He's not a cheap whore, according to Akademiks. So at the end of the day, all of this stuff, Paul said, why is Ak on the screen? You're right. Why is Ak on the screen? But at the end of the day, Akademiks was pressed by Dave Free and asked, like, yo, are we good or are you getting paid by Drake? We just need to know where we stand. Is everything, are we okay or da-da-da? Dave was asking him, like, how serious, how real is this? Because you're doing a lot of yada yada. Akademiks got a page called DJ Akademiks. It's called Akademiks TV, where he literally shits on Kendrick every single morning, every night and day. Da-da. Akademiks pays that. This ain't mine. Oh, this yours? Oh. Oh, you did it? Good look. So Akademiks pays Akademiks TV to do all this shitting on Kendrick. So rightfully so, Dave Free. I'm running low. Rightfully so, Dave Free was asking him, yo, is he paying you? And Akademiks was like, no, he doesn't pay me. That's my man. That's my favorite rapper. But he's really not your favorite rapper if you got Not Like Us as your favorite song of 2024. So make this shit make sense. So end of the day, to me, I feel like he caved under pressure and he tried to lie his way out of it. But I truly believe, first of all, the Akademiks TV page isn't doing that for free. And I believe that Drake is paying Akademiks to pay the Akademiks TV page to do all the slander for Kendrick. So how can you say you're not getting paid when that Akademiks TV page is getting paid? We already know that Drake is corresponding with the page because the DMs came out. They did a video showing all the DMs for Drake and the Akademiks TV page for about a year and a half. Now there could be some clowns just doing it for the bubble, but I know this guy ain't doing Akademiks TV page for free. Plus they got Stake in the thing, so they're getting paid by Stake, which Stake is partners with Drake. So it's a whole thing. So I believe Akademiks is not being truthful when he says he's not getting paid by Drake some kind of way. I'm just gonna be honest. I know that's a lot of information, Flizzy and TJ.
No, you right.
Let me see what OVOCZ said. I got checked in the 313. I love my city. Yeah. Ak moved around slinkingly, but he didn't expect for them to find that suite.
I mean, I don't know why. If you're live and as popular as he is, like, why are you thinking they're not gonna find you sweet? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But you know what it is? Academics is like he gets paid for the more for going live. So he thought it was sweet and da da da. So I'm just gonna go live. I'm gonna talk shit, da da. Because he was talking hella shit. Like he was like, "Yo, I don't really know no scissor songs. Yo, it's number of white kids in here. I told you these Kendrick don't really got no real. Is no these K-bots aren't real. They're not here. It's a bunch of white girls. Da da. Just talking about shit. The crowd ain't live. The people are acting like they 1 minute they up and the next minute they not. It's a show, gang. It's not. You know what I'm saying? It's certain songs gonna move and certain songs they not. But you're not on the floor. You're up in the suite.
But he said that's what he was saying. I mean, I'm gonna interject real quick. I can't stand that aspect of when people try to use that as a barometer for what's dope in hip hop. Newsflash: there's a bunch of white girls at the show. You made it.
Yeah, you made it.
I'm like,
Right.
you might as well. I don't know whether you like to hear that or not. If you get a bunch of white girls at your show, you are huge as a rapper. All right. If you have just a bunch of like underground, like just minorities and hoodies, that means you did your thing.
Right.
But you ain't Kendrick level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't sell out a stadium without white girls.
That's what I'm saying. You might as well drop that notion.
You know what's crazy? Put it like this. Loon said Diddy told him, I think Mobb Deep was trying to get Loon or something like that to go on a tour with them, but Diddy was basically saying, do you want to do stadiums or do you want to do clubs for the rest of your life? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like it's basically there's a big difference of the crowd. You know what I mean?
Yep. You see that iconic.
If you're doing the stadiums, then you already know you made it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like he's selling out. I bet you Detroit was sold out. What the numbers look like?
Sold
you know
out.
What I'm saying sold out. Everywhere that Kendrick's going, it's sold out. He's making 20 million every fucking couple of weeks, bro. Like what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying?
You seen the iconic footage of DMX at that festival?
Yeah, that festival.
My goodness.
Come on.
Guess what you seen there? Guess what you seen there?
But that's every rapper's dream. Like you want to do that shit.
So,
that was Woodstock.
Yeah, so we gotta put that to rest, man. Like that just say, oh, this wasn't popping because this was like, yo, grow up.
If nobody's seen that Woodstock, that DMX
you gotta
Woodstock,
grow up.
What
bro.
year was that?
And he was lying though. That crowd is one of the most diverse crowds you've ever seen.
But I'm saying, if you're a big artist, you're gonna have diversity. And you're gonna see Asian people there. You're gonna see if you're that dope and you're that huge, that's what you're gonna see. It's not like, for lack of a better word, the underground rapper. Yeah. Every underground rapper likes this Sean P. Rest in peace. Sean P has a certain type of thing that's gonna be there.
Yeah,
you know.
Even Sean P gonna have a diverse crowd.
But I'm saying a certain type of the backpacker.
Yeah, but it's not.
You know what I mean?
The arena, but
it's not gonna be the
that.
arena. But you know what I mean? He has his niche crowd.
It's gonna be the Strand.
He can pack out a club, but Sean P ain't gonna pack out.
Right.
You know what I mean?
He's not. His audience. Is
Rest
not,
in peace, though.
It's not gonna be as
there's
broad.
No diss, but
his music is not to be broad. Sean P is not trying to be a broad, well-rounded. He's doing hardcore, boots shit on the ground, punch in the face hip hop.
But no, that's what I'm saying. So would you for everybody hearing in the chat, would somebody say Kendrick Lamar ain't hip hop?
Well, look what he said.
So no one's gonna say that.
What Dre said. Dre said the merch line was crazy. That's what matters.
You know what I'm
saying?
Yeah.
So you're not gonna say Kendrick ain't his. There's a K-box and all. Like, man, come on, like you gotta let that go, man. We all gotta grow up at some point and say, yo, it is what it is. More people like his music than yours. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And the thing with Akademiks, he has to try to find. He got to nitpick and try to, even if it's true or not, he got to find something to say negative. Because if he sits there and glaze the show, his chat niggas, the niggas in his chat, that's what he call them.
Yeah.
They're going to be like, yo, act, what you doing? So he got to try to. He's like, first of all, you spent $10,000 to be at the fucking show.
Mm-hmm.
That should tell you everything you should need to know. But no, that's not enough. You pay $10,000 to sit there and try to shit on it. Meanwhile, you're there. You bought a suite.
That's a fact, because the suite is the bag.
$10,000. He probably paid for that. He said that last time. I paid $10,000. And I did. I paid $10,000 to go to the one in Jersey. And I didn't end up going. Right. So you did it again. Right. So at the end of the day, you can't badmouth my show if you pay $10,000 for a suite at my show. It don't matter who's down there. But he has to try to feed the narrative.
He's just trying to like. Hey, homebot X. So I think you know what I mean.
Basically, it's like if you're going, the arenas arenas, like the stadiums and shit like that. Like he was just here and like at Gillette. That's where the concert was at, right? That's where the Patriots play at. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you're selling out some shit like that, you definitely made it as far as like majority of the crowds.
You're huge. You're huge.
Like,
You're
you know what I'm
huge.
saying? Like that's some huge shit. So it's just like Drake can do that too. I don't know. Like I mean, like Drake was doing that. I don't know if he can do it right now. I don't know what's going on. But what I'm saying is though, at that point, like I mean, fuck it, mama, I made it.
Yeah, hey, Homebody.
Homebody, it wasn't like that.
No. I want to explain because Homebody even knows this.
She
No,
said,
listen,
what you mean
here's
by
what I'm
saying you
saying.
made it because you got white girls?
Because guess what? Before streaming, who supported all like hip hop as numbers?
As a whole.
People didn't know like 70% of hip hop buyers was white kids and these white girls. So if you want to know the truth, it's a fact. I didn't make this fact up.
And it's not
Before
about that,
streaming,
but that's just, you know what I'm saying?
But no, but I'm saying like
Fact,
if I want to explain to people what that. If you're a big artist, you have a huge white following.
Yeah, you can't
Your
sell a
concert-
stadium
yeah,
without white
Your
people. in it.
concerts are gonna have that. So that's what I'm saying. When Ack is talking about, just like
Act try to dismiss it like
Ack
it was
is trying to act like it's something
like
bad.
it's corny. Like,
It's like,
Yeah.
bro,
you got white girls in here like da da
But
da.
guess what? Guess who's at the Beyonce concert? Guess who's at the
A lot of white
Jay-Z
girls.
concerts?
that is what it is.
Guess what we
Yeah.
know is at the Taylor Swift concert, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? But that type of shit is like,
If you're
that's
a
what gonna get.
huge artist, that's who's there also.
Yeah, it is.
So
what it is.
it's like we just can't say that's not the truth.
Right, and he tried to make it like, yo, it's no Kendrick, real K-Boss, all this shit online, all them internet people, where y'all at?
Mhm.
Y'all ain't here. All I see is a bunch of little white girls. That's what he's trying to say. So basically, he's trying to make it like it's a Taylor Swift show. There's a bunch of white girls in here. In some circles, that's a diss.
But that,
If me, TJ and Fliz we do the Dunkin' Donuts Center or whatever, and Reno, da
I
da
want
da.
to do the dunk.
But listen.
What we talking about? I want to.
And this is this is the realest shit I can tell you.
Did the P-pack. I want to do the dunk.
If
That's
we
the
do that,
next
I'm gonna
thing.
get back to that part. If
Do
we
that.
do it and they take a video and it's 70% white girls, they're going to clown us. Am I bugging out?
No, I got clowned back in the day for a video that had a white girl in it. It was like, yo, and it was funny. She was the only one that everybody was all getting on my ass about it. Like, hey, whatever.
Spark over there bugging out. Spark bugging out. Spark on both pages like this. Da, da, da.
He's like, child, what we talking about? Call me.
Salute,
Child. We got
salute.
smoke.
Yo, Antonio, when he was just a kid, he shot a video for a video I got called Bomb Boom. It wasn't my first video, but he was like, yo, let me just do a video because he was trying to explain, try to get his his practice on. So shout out to Antonio for shooting a Bomb Boom video
Wait,
back.
where's he at? He's in LA?
I can't, whatever state he's in now. I want to say California or some shit.
Nah, he set it up here already. Hold on. He set it up here. He said he's in he set it up here.
Oklahoma.
No, he said Cali. He said
Oh yeah, speaking of which, who's winning that
tap
game,
in,
yo?
Tap in. I'm coming out there.
Put
You know
the
what I'm
score
saying?
up.
I need this, yo. I
Put the
need
score
video.
up.
Yeah, I want to see who's winning that
Fact.
OKC Indiana
What's
game.
the
real
score?
quick.
What's the score?
I went too far up here. He said he's from Cali somewhere, man. He in Cali somewhere.
in
If I'm not bugging, I think that's what he said.
Oh, Indiana's in that ass, yo.
Let me
What's
see.
the score?
It's 103 to 100 with 5 minutes left, and
Let me
Indiana's
see.
up.
The infamous
I thought OKC was about to whoop that ass.
Woodstock joint.
So let me see what this say.
Oh, he said bomb boom. Yep.
Trans is bugging out. Let me see what else. One of those kids might be day free. That's facts. They might be day free, but listen, I got something else I want to talk. We already talked about the Nick. I want to talk about this Clarissa Shields thing, gang. Y'all know what happened with Clarissa Shields?
I seen that.
Her tweet about
I feel like let Reese have her moment. You know what I'm saying?
Let's
That's
talk
what I
about
feel.
this Clarissa Shields thing.
And I fuck with Clarissa. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like let
talk
the
about
other
this.
queen have her moment. What's wrong with that?
Let's talk about this. Let me get this up here.
We live in that day and age where
Everybody
we gotta
is.
say some shit. You know
So,
what I mean?
gang, let me get to
Sometimes
this.
I don't say shit. I just watch.
Sometimes
like
you gotta
everybody
just be
else,
like,
you know what I'm saying?
congratulations.
Yeah. salute.
Spark is in Highland, Cali.
I knew it was like
San
the West Coast out
Bernardino
there.
County. Da 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 da. Oh my God! Listen, I'm gonna get to that Amanda Lewis thing. So I saw somebody put some broken hearts and had Amanda's picture, and I could not. I was like, I don't know if that's real.
Wait, what happened?
Ananda Lewis from BT.
Oh yeah, I
you know
saw
what?
that. I saw
Yeah,
that.
Nisha just told me that before I left.
Rest
for
in
work.
peace, man. I
rest in
swear to
peace,
God,
rest in
I was
peace.
like, I hope that ain't what it sound like.
Yeah, Nisha did tell me that. before
I'm
I
gonna
left
get her
for
picture
work.
up here. I'm gonna get her picture up here. Because MTV, I said BT. I'm sorry, MTV.
BT. Damn.
Everybody remembers her. Don't
What
front.
was the show? Was it Teen? What is Teen Summit? Was it Teen Summit?
TM Summer was on BT. She was on MTV apparently.
Oh,
According to this,
MTV.
it might have. She might have left one and went to the other. Let me get this
Nah,
picture
wait.
up here.
Was it BT though? I mean, MTV.
I can't remember, but I remember her.
It says she was a VJ.
Oh, so that was like
Everybody
early.
knows
that
this
was
girl.
early, like the real world early, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
early,
yeah.
like
Former
that.
MTV VJ and talk show host dies at 52. She had been diagnosed with breast cancer in 2020. Yo, rest in peace, Queen.
Right, rest in peace.
Let's VJ, the former MTV VJ sister Lakshmi announced the news of her death on a Facebook post. She's free and is in his heavenly arms. 1997, she was hired on MTV. Total Request Live and Hot Zone.
That's what it was.
She left MTV in 2001 to get her own talk show, The Ananda Lewis Show. She was revealed in 2020 that she had been diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer. Yo, rest in peace, Queen. Listen, I had cancer and I know how that is. They fortunately were able to save my life, and now I'm like, what do they call it, Flizzy?
Survival? Or?
No, they call it in remission.
Oh, remission. Yeah.
So I've been in remission for over 7 years. So salute to her. Rest in peace, Queen. And yeah, we'll never forget you. Salute. Let me see what else is going on in here. Tupac has an unreleased song with Metallica, honestly, so mashups always matter. Pap winning. What we talking about, Pap? What happened to
Clarissa.
Pap?
You started talking about Clarissa.
Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about Clarissa. Let me get to Clarissa Shields. I want to discuss what happened with her. And
yes, we definitely cooked. We definitely cooked Timbaland.
I want to talk about her and Ananda. I'm sorry, not Ananda. I want to talk about her and what happened with Clarissa Shields is she tweeted she was upset because she didn't win the BET Awards. Clarissa Shields has some impressive hardware under her belt, but it was still not enough to overtake Angel Reese at the BET Awards. Clarissa Shields says she's on Team Angel Reese, but she believes she was robbed at the 2025 BET Awards. Both athletes were up for Sportswoman of the Year. The category was stacked with nominees, including Aja Wilson. I say that right? Asia Wilson, sorry. Coco Gauff, Dawn Staley, Flojo Johnson, Juju Watkins, Sha'Carri Richardson, and Simone Biles. That's a tough listen.
Yeah.
That's a tough listen, gang. That's a tough lineup.
Wow. That was dope.
If she didn't lose to her, she would have lost somebody else. That shit's no joke, gang. I'm just going to be honest. Like, listen, Angel Reese, Angel Reese, that must have been a popularity award because that's tough. You won that over Simone Biles and Sha'Carri Richardson and Coco Gauff. You won that.
Don't quote me on this, but I'm not sure that it's 100% based on their sports career. I think it might have been the other accolades they do outside the community.
What they do outside.
I think. Don't quote me on that though. Because a couple of them don't even play sports no more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
So I think it has to do with like not just because who you are in your realm of sports. Because if it was that, let's be real, Homegirl wouldn't even be up there on the list.
No.
You know what I mean? Because
It
you know.
was Teen Summit, I told you.
Oh, she was on Teen Summit?
That's where she started from.
Okay. OVO said rest in peace, Ananda. Yellow Girl said rest in peace, Ananda. And Screw said Teen Summit. Oh, she started on the BT. They didn't even say that. And I felt like she was on BT. They didn't even say that. Teen Summit with that dude with the curly head, with the big head.
I don't remember with the eyes. I think he was high all the time too.
I don't remember.
Probably was. What's homeboy with the big head with the curly hair?
That's when they was filming it in DC.
Maxwell.
You know they was filming that in DC back then.
That's
Teen
funny.
Summit,
yeah, they was. Stats. Yeah, we already cooked Timbaland. We got him in the beginning. on some goofy shit. I see. Yeah, I had cancer. About 7-8 years ago.
You don't think she should have won?
Coco should have got it. Coco just won, but Coco didn't win that Wimbledon till after the votes was already in.
Yeah,
she just won though. Salute to Coco.
But you know what? You're right, because we found out basically what like the voting status of that is a year, right? So from a certain thing to
they probably voted when she was real hot. She was last year. She was on fire. So
I mean, whatever. Respect to all the queens.
All of them are like big in their craft. But I don't think it has to do with their craft. I think it was other stuff involved.
I feel like Carissa, she shouldn't have even she should have saluted her, yo. I think it would have been more dope for her. Yeah, homeboy right there.
Diego Bama right there.
I think it would have been even more dope if she saluted her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the thing is, she made it. It wasn't a good look for her to she should have just gracefully said congratulations. Yeah. It wasn't a good look for her
even if she felt Twitter. That way. Yeah. Even if she felt that way, right?
It's like you didn't have to go on Twitter and say that, because it's gonna look like another. Oh, why can't the sisters stick together? That's what you created a beautiful moment into that. She should have zipped that up and.
But you know what it is? Everybody don't got media training, and for two, she's really raw. You know what I mean? She's raw. So
the movie
I didn't watch the movie yet, but you keep telling me it's good, so I'm gonna watch it. But you know what it is? She's really raw flares, and she felt the way. She doesn't know how to control it. She's a boxer. They're paying.
She's emotional.
They're emotional. They're aggressive. Like, she went there. I'm gonna tell you, she probably had her heart was on her sleeve. She probably was like, really like had her fingers crossed, like, I don't win nothing. Let me please win this. So she spoke out of emotion. I know she shouldn't have said nothing. A lot of people do that. Basketball players do that. Rappers do that. They just say what they feel. They hurt. So she hurt. She said to me, I look in her eyes. She seemed like a person that's really got a lot of pain. It's just my opinion. Her and Scarlett.
No, when you see her movie though, you're gonna understand it. You know what I mean? Like, she went through some shit though. But the boxing was basically where she said like she lets her
emotions out. She seemed like somebody that's really guarded, a lot of pain. She tried to be friends with Remy Ma when Remy Ma was talking junk about her. She said she tried to be friends with her, she asked Remy Ma when her and Pat was going through this stuff, and Pap and Remy was going through this stuff. She asked Remy Ma for clothing advice, and Remy Ma turned around and used it against her. Mm-hmm. But she tried to ask her for clothing advice, makeup advice, because she's trying to just she's emotional, and she's like, she had a lot of people hurt her, so it's like she's just trying to, you know what I'm saying, get in when she fit in, and she's saying like she's mad, like guarded. Mm-hmm. So she coming out her shell, and she goes to this thing. She probably never been to one. Yeah, I think she coming right at the brick. Like, she probably never been there, nowhere like that. Right. She probably never got dressed up like that. Like, really, she started to just get that in the last year to dress up. So all of this stuff playing in the factor. If you're raw off the street,
her and Pat look smooth on
you're raw off the street. You're gonna be uncouth, and you're gonna say some shit that you probably shouldn't have said. It really wasn't that disrespectful. It's just, you just shouldn't have said it.
No, it wasn't disrespectful. It was distasteful.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So,
and she tried to word it. Mm-hmm. She tried to word it right. She's like, I don't. She's like, shout out to everybody. She tried to word it, but go ahead, Phil. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying. It's like sometimes you got to eat that. Like, like at times.
Sometimes you always don't got to speak.
You know everything. What? Yeah, it's like, and I don't want to put it to just a woman thing or whatever, because emotions can get you in trouble. I know y'all seen DeMarcus Cousins wilding in Puerto Rico. I know y'all seen that.
Yo.
And I was like, yo, he got to control his emotion, because you see them Puerto Rican cats ain't like some old scared American crowd. They'll kill you, bro.
I'm about to say that. I'm about to say that.
You see, they stood up. That whole crowd was like, I wish you would, DeMarcus. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you got to pull that back.
Well, it's America, but this isn't America.
Nah, bro, that was Puerto Rico, son. They was ready to get you, bro. But yo, you see, he grabbed his ball and rubbed his hand on the ball and put it in dude's face. I was like, oh shit!
Was he hyping the fight, or was it something about the fight?
No, he's trying to die.
It was you didn't see that?
Respectfully, he was trying to die, Charles.
Really? In DR?
In
he was trying to die right there on the
Puerto Rico.
That's crazy.
It was about to be one of the melee. It would be like, what was it called? Malice in the Palace. It was about to be like that.
Be some shit like that.
You know what I'm saying? But the security had to get him up out of there. They started pouring beer and water on this dude. But DeMarcus Cousins was anyway. I don't want to switch the subject that much, but you gotta control, especially online. You just can't be like, I'm just gonna and say what I want to say, because that moment it just wasn't. regardless, I know she can be like, oh, I'm a tough woman from the hood. I can do all that. And yo,
that's crazy.
and she is nobody's punk at all.
Nah.
Because
Hey, yo, you see how she
not
beat
just
the
a
brakes?
boxer, she was in MMA. People forget.
Hey, yo, but wait, hold on. I was watching the footage, right? I'm like, oh, damn, that was like a Tyson move, the way that she said. I'm like, oh, whoa, homegirl.
Wow.
Now, people, she's not a boxer. That girl's a fighter.
Yeah.
Because remember, I think she went. She only lost once in MMA, and that was by a split decision. She didn't get beat up. They had to decide. I think she won a little more hits. You know what I mean? So now, yeah, Clarissa Shields is a fighter, bro.
Let me see. Did you hear about the chat about Gen X Tour going to Australia? No, I did not hear that, Caroline. That is news to me. So another thing we could talk about is that Drake tour is supposed to be in Europe. He's going to Europe in July. Actually, yeah, like the beginning of July.
Why isn't Drake going to LA to do?
Yeah, good question, gang.
Why is there no LA show on that tour?
It's a lot of questions that I don't have the answer to.
Well, we know Kendrick's going to be in Canada. When he's going to be in Canada?
He's going to be in Canada soon. Soon.
That means he's not ducking no smoke.
He's going to turn up over there, and Drake going to be in Europe when Kendrick is in Canada. Wow,
Drake
imagine
said,
that.
We're not going to send the goons to Kendrick. Go get Charlamagne.
Yeah, so Drake
like,
allegedly put the green light on Charlamagne, allegedly.
Yeah, explain to me what that's about. I didn't hear about that either.
So Charlamagne said years ago he heard from 2 security guards that they had got a green light from Drake that on site if they ever see Charlamagne to knock him out. That's it.
All right, okay.
That he was told that Drake said that anybody could get a hands on him, put the hands on him because him and Charlamagne had a problem, which is low key. That's some goofy shit. Let's just be honest. Let's just be honest. How you feel about that?
True. I mean, is it true? Like, that's
well, Charlamagne said it. I don't know if it's true or not, but I believe it.
All right.
Yeah, they roasted.
Who did he?
Did you see that shit?
Diddy's prison costume from Monsters Ball sell for $20,000.
Look at it though. Watch what you scroll. I see the pictures earlier. I'm like, oh man, they going crazy.
Oh,
I forgot he was in Monsters Ball. That's right.
So apparently
he was Halle Berry's baby daddy
Ball.
in that movie.
Yeah.
Gang, listen. I don't know if y'all want. I don't know if we even got the strength to get into no Diddy news tonight. So I don't know.
Nah,
we gonna pass up on the Diddy news, but
bad, bro.
no Diddy news tonight, gang. I ain't got it in me tonight. It's so bad, gang. Listen, just before we get out, I want to talk about this real quick. I was watching this thing. I was watching the thing about this thing with Diddy, gang. This dude Diddy, the new Jane Doe that's on the stand right now. She was his girl, and he was like, she tried to take a break from this dude, and this dude was like, this dude is a pimp, gang.
Yeah.
Like he like, yo, you ain't gonna leave me like that. You know, I need you. Da, da, da. She was like, I'm tired of being with all these men. I never get to be with you, just you. It's always all these men. I don't want to do this no more. She said, I need a break from you. And Diddy hit her with the pimp, like I love, brother, love, all this shit. This dude is a menace, gang. He's an awful person. He like, just when you think you got it all, it gets worse.
He hit her with the love bracelet.
How you have this many women though? Like we all had like a girl inside. You may have had 3, 4. This dude did it. How you? It's not even about having 2 or 3. It's all the amount of sex they say he's having, or yanking off or whatever you do. How you do this much? Like how you do this much yanky panky? Like it's like every night, 2, 3 times a night. Diddy's in the corner watching.
It's like 3, 4 days, and sometimes, bro, like
3 days, 4 days. Diddy, like calm down, gang.
He said, hit me with the IV. I need my strength. Take that.
The liquid IV, gang. Like seriously, gang. It's like, I don't know, man. Let me see. It's all kind of shit going on in the comments. Hit that like button, folks. You right, Screwed. Hit that like button. Yeah, Drake is going to Europe and Kendrick is going to Australia. I don't know. I don't know if Kendrick is going to Australia now, but that's news to me. But,
going down under with a dango.
Oh, there's something else I wanted to talk to you about.
Going down under with Mick Dundee.
Promote something, Fliz.
FlizzMusic.com. Listen, I just dropped 2 new videos, man. Check out my joint. Go to look up an artist named Fliz, and go to follow my YouTube page. It's under Wolfman Productions. And just see all the little joints I be making. I'm about to get on 3 more videos real quick. So, just keep myself busy. New music always coming out. Our album is pretty much going pretty smooth right now.
Did 2 new songs 2 days ago.
So we should be pushing that out there a lot. Got the Tritons album after 2 years, finally about to drop. About to shoot a video for one of the new Triton songs. And I got another surprise collab coming with somebody else too that I ain't gonna put out there just yet.
LL Cool J.
But she knows who she is.
That LL Cool J song was a lot out of pocket.
Fliz Music, that's right.
I like Wayne's. I like LL Cool J. What do you think of the Wayne LL Cool J song? He redid Rock the Bells.
Oh, I saw when they performed that too. Yeah. See, my nostalgic side is like, yes. You know what I mean? Yes.
So when you first heard it, was it like, how was you like?
My nostalgia, I ate it all up because I'm nostalgic.
So like at first when I'm hearing it, I'm like, wait, what's he trying to do? Then I'm listening and I'm like, all right, like I get it, but then it sounds off to me, but then I like go back and listen to it, I'm like, all right, like, you know what I mean? But it's not what you're expecting.
Yeah, to me, I was like, it's a decent joint.
Yeah.
Is there something to be like, yo, the best ever? No. You know what I mean? Like, but my old guy side was like, I see. Anybody who pays homage like that, I respect. You know what I mean?
I want to talk about one more thing before we get out of here, because I know I'm going to forget this next week, and we're never going to talk about this again. My real hip hop heads, the last 5 minutes, going to be to my real hip hop heads who know what this subject is about. This right here, and I might have to explain to y'all what's going on with this one. My real hip hop heads going to know what this is about. And I am highly annoyed with this situation. I want to talk about Lord Jamar and his situation going on with Vlad TV. I don't know what y'all know, but I'm gonna break it down to you real quick. Lord Jamar on the left was in the seminal hip hop group, the Brand Nubians, right? And what happened with Lord Jamar that made a lot of us upset, in my opinion, as me as well. Not upset. I'm not gonna say upset, but we realized that Lord Jamar, low key, kind of flaked on hip hop. Because the guy on the right is Vlad TV. And I'm not even going to, it's not even about dissing Vlad or not dissing Vlad. It's about Lord Jamar standing on business, right? Lord Jamar used to be on Vlad TV for about 4 or 5 years straight. One day, Lord Jamar was like a regular on Vlad. I don't know, you know who Lord Jamar is, right? You know Lord Jamar is? I'm just asking.
I know he's talking to us, right?
I gotta make sure. I
know he ain't talking to us, right?
You want us to sing some songs? What the
right?
So, Lord Jamar swore off Vlad because Vlad said something disrespectful about Minister Farrakhan. He called Vlad every kind of name in the book. He was never going back. Vlad was lame.
You said that mortgage bill came?
Yeah.
He ain't go on Vlad for 5 years. What happened with Lord Jamar is he fell out with
everybody.
My guy, he did fall out with. He had the flat earth debate. He went on Godfrey's show, had the flat earth debate with Professor Dave, lost that debate really bad, but instead of eating the loss, he blamed Godfrey and said Godfrey set him up and they drugged him and this, that, and the third, because he lost the flat earth debate really badly. He also went on to say that Godfrey was probably going to sell out and go back to Vlad crawling back. That was probably 2 months ago. Last week, Vlad posted a picture of him and Jamar. Jamar went back to Vlad first. And Jamar's reasoning for going back to Vlad, you're going to think I'm lying, but this is full facts. He said his dog recently passed away, and that dog was a puppy when he first went to Vlad. He had the dog in his lap when he went to Vlad TV. So when the dog passed, he thought of Vlad. So he went back through his texts and started reading a bunch of old texts from Vlad, and he hearted the text. He's like, yo, Vlad was really my friend. So he got sentimental and hit up Vlad, right? So then Vlad hit him back. They started talking, and now he went back to Vlad's platform, which he called Vlad a culture vulture. He said Vlad is bad for black people. He got all these people to start to boycott Vlad, And now 5 years later, he went back on Vlad with no provocation. No one said nothing. He went back there on his own. He basically, all these FBA black people was like, yo, what you doing? They supported Jamar in leaving the platform, and without any warning, he went back to the platform. So I just want to talk. Let me see what the comments. A lot of comments. The Mellow-nator said, Charles, I'll take responsibility for hating on Vlad. If you don't want it, I want all the smoke tonight. Dead has. Listen, Vlad does not have a good name in our community. I'm just going to be honest. But by Lord Jamar going on there, he's considered a fraud right now. And I just wanted to get that out there. I got a whole video on that we can't trust Lord Jamar anymore. I don't know how serious y'all take this, but do you have any thoughts?
I mean, I never really cared either way. I'm not trying to be even like, I'm not trying to be partial, nonchalant about it. I never cared about that Lord Jamar situation of, because I mean, I live a life where I meet so many different characters in my real life, and I deal with the uber black folks, the positive, the intellect black folks. I deal with everybody, and Lord Jamar fits right in all those people I deal with. Like, no, he said this, but now it's like, if you say something that strong, you're gonna look this silly not standing on it later. Yeah. Like, unfortunately, you gotta learn how. What do I always say? The mics are powerful.
Yeah,
his mic was powerful. He was feeling himself. He said some shit, and now my dog died, and I felt a certain kind of way. But your mic was powerful enough. You had people running after you, believing in what you say. So. That's why I'm always careful, bro. I always present myself because I don't want to step into a trap like, damn, I look like a hypocrite. So I'm always truthful on this mic. Like when y'all, would you do that? Yep. Because later on, don't even try to call me. But this way he did this. Don't give a fuck.
I said it on the podcast.
Like, yo,
go back and look at the date.
Like, yo, I'm like, I don't give a damn. Like, I don't care if like when you be like, are you gonna listen to the Kanye album? Yep. I don't like Kanye. But I will be listening to that fool's album. So he dogged Vlad out like you said 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Yo,
and consistently for those years.
He just Vlad. Let me go talk to Vlad. My dog died. You have
and conveniently, Vlad is paying for interviews now.
You have
so he gets a check to be on Vlad, and he gets mad exposure. His podcast's not doing as well as it used to be because he's a MAGA supporter. He went against Kendrick, and then he went against Godfrey. So he's like. He's been shooting himself in the foot like Matt Hoffa.
Here's the thing about Lord Jamar. I can say I've seen a lot of his interviews, bro. And he is an OG who don't give a damn about a lot of stuff, bro. I seen him totally dog like Biggie. Like, you know, he's like, yo, I seen him just bust.
What I learned about Jamar, a lot of his stuff be rooted in like it'll be some old shit that he'll say because he's mad at Biggie from some old shit.
But
so it'd be some fucking like some fucking what you call it when you grudge shit.
Left with my chick in the club.
Yeah, some sucker shit.
There was this old guy. I'm not gonna name names, but there was this old guy. I'm down at City Hall and they was giving an award. It was the Martin Luther King Awards, right? So I'm down there and they gave an award to somebody who was he's on the younger side. He's been doing a lot for the community. I'm sitting behind this old guy. I know him from the community. He's like, I'll give a goddamn. I ain't see him out here in these streets from out here. And he's like, yo, Lord Jamar remind me of that old dude who was in the back with us, just mad because this young dude is here like, yeah. And he just like that groggy old grumpy ass dude. Like, I don't got down sharing my street. He ain't real out here. He ain't out here sacrificing himself for you know, so that's what he strikes me as. It's to be real.
Yeah, he's very old minded. He's stuck in the past. He didn't elevate with the rest of us. He didn't progress. He's still on some he still uses old terminology that's already outdated.
He's still mad.
He's talk crazy to people. He still call you like, you know what I'm saying shit that's old. That's what he is. Charles is right. Salute Sherry Ann.
Homebody said we better have an album out by Christmas.
I saw that. Yeah, we will.
Hey, yo, I got a sneak peek if I'm allowed to play it.
Don't do that.
I got to jump off in the tuck like.
No, don't do that. But listen.
He's like, no, don't do that. Don't do that.
Salute the did I say Pia or Plia? Pla?
Pia.
My fucking site. Is
I think
crazy,
that's
right?
PIA. Oh, it could be
Hopefully.
PLA. But you
Said
know,
Kendrick is in Canada tomorrow and Friday. Salute. That we was talking about going there. We was talking about last year. We talking about going to the Canada joint. We ain't not making it. We didn't end up making it.
Canada.
And I saw another one. No, I didn't hear the Hit a J album. Who asked me that? Tekken said that I mean the song. I didn't hear the new Hit a J song. I'm sorry.
Who had those songs?
Hit a J.
Okay.
Kendrick's man. Let me see. Did y'all hear about that YouTube beef that turned deadly?
Yo, that's just crazy. Yo, that shit happened right outside of the Paris Hotel, like right there. That's
the
really,
fountains.
That's literally right there in the middle of the strip. That's the main part of the strip, bro.
I'm drawing.
Dre is right there.
I know the name of these fountains. I'm on crack right now.
Or the spot across. I know the big ass fountain shit.
I want to fight myself. It happened right in front of the. I just said it like earlier.
What happened though? Somebody died.
So two YouTubers were beefing.
Beef.
Somebody in the comments said they didn't have more than 16,000 followers combined. They was beefing online, talking about when I see you, da da da. So one of the YouTubers was streaming live from the Bellagio fountains, and bro had
pictures in front of that shit.
Bro had said I've been looking at for you all across all the casinos, da da da, and dude was there with his girlfriend streaming. The dude pulled up. The girlfriend saw him. She said, "You better not start no stuff." He ain't even say a word. He pulled out the gun and just started clapping him.
Nah.
Pop,
Yeah,
pop.
he
Over
killed homeboy
YouTube.
right there on the spot.
And somebody
then-
else, who's the second person? Says two bodies that got killed.
The
He didn't die.
girlfriend.
He killed the girlfriend?
Yeah, she died. She died in the hospital.
He killed the girlfriend?
Yeah, she got hit too.
Because she was over here when he started shooting him.
He started fighting, but then he go off camera.
Oh.
There was like a good 8 shots that got. I mean that he banged off. But at the end of the day, like it's like, damn, what the hell? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they have beef or whatever.
But
like,
it's not
real.
real.
Is that like?
It's not real.
They really had smoke though.
In real life?
Nah, basically he felt some type of way.
Yeah, but that's online, gang. Like that's why I don't respond to these creators. That's why I like niggas take like it's too much. It's too. Rest in peace to homeboy and the girl. Like
And
that's
they
silly.
Kids. They had kids together too.
They lost their mother and father.
The kids. Both of them.
The kids lost their mother and father.
Yeah.
Man, that's depressing as hell, bro. So we're gonna get out of here on that note. We need something good. We need a good note to get the fuck out of here.
Good ass music that I got sitting in my phone.
Nah, we can't do that.
That's just a little sample.
No.
Yo, did y'all talk? No, something.
Just a
I
little
didn't come last
sample.
week.
They're gonna be mad at me if I play just a little sample.
Nah,
like,
man,
not even 10
nah,
seconds.
please don't.
Like
When we
I
produce
know,
this
like-
joint, listen, we gonna
we
do
got
it
some
right.
shit, though.
Yo, when I wasn't here last week, did y'all
Like,
y'all
people
ever
go to
talk
10
about
seconds, like,
that was that
like,
song?
Go.
The conversation that they said Game drops better albums than Jadakiss. That was a good. I was because I was on other people's podcasts talking about that. I was like, what
That's
a
a
hot
debate.
discussion. So
At first glance, it sounds crazy.
They said Game was a better rapper. That's what they.
Oh,
really
Juke
said.
said they had a physical altercation last Halloween. I didn't know
Oh,
that.
that's what it was. Oh, why?
I didn't know that. They were in online beef. They would
That's
do
whack.
hours long
That's
streams
whack,
dissing
bro.
each other. So that's
I
built
did
up.
see that too, though.
That's built up tension. But you killed a man and his girlfriend over some beef on.
Well, you did it on live, like.
Gang, we gotta get out of here.
that's because some people want that was real right there.
That's
Boom.
Listen,
That's the
I
clout.
don't
They
want to. I don't
chasing
even
it.
want to go any longer because we already did enough.
Oh, the What Show project though? It's on the way though.
The What Show I
What
can't. We can't.
project is on
I
the
can't.
way.
We can't play nothing because this stuff is just getting better and better. And whatever we play today gonna be better tomorrow. So we want to introduce it right. Spanish Cat play.
Shout out to the Pacers. They took that win tonight.
Okay.
Pacers won.
Yep. They up 2-1 on OK.
Mobb Deep album should be dope. Flat Earth people need to stop
Wait,
flying on
Mobb Deep
planes.
album, a new Mobb Deep album. How was that happening?
I wonder they might be
But they
so
was just on
AI.
on your boy show though.
might be AI.
They was on the porch though.
Timbaland's like AI.
You see it? They was on the porch though.
They were on that porch.
Yo,
in DC.
yo, Ghostface is about to drop Supreme Clientele too.
Ooh, I'm not mad at that.
Tekken's right. Salute to Kendrick for winning that. He won Best Album of the Year on
The
BET
Wu tour looked
Awards.
crazy, too. I seen the
Wu-Tang
first,
tour.
Yeah, the first show was the opening show. I think was in Baltimore.
They're calling it the Last Chamber or something like
Yeah.
that.
But no, that shit was pretty cool though. They had it's like they got like 3-4 different sets, so they going through the. You know what I mean? They building up everything, but the ODB sons there with them. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it was dope though. From what I seen, I only seen the first 30 minutes, and then I had to slide. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I was watching
Yeah.
on YouTube. YouTube be holding shit down, bro. They got everything.
Yeah, it's one of the most addictive.
I
Like,
didn't go to the
wormholing-
Kendrick concert, but I felt like I went to the Kendrick concert because I watched it.
Yeah.
I clearly watched it.
You
But
know, I
was in the
got
crib like, hold up, let me get this. I had to get my pack ready. Got pulled out the bag.
I got a
You know what I'm saying?
copyright
Like,
strike for showing that Kendrick concert. I had to delete it. They deleted it for me.
He said they deleted it.
Shout
for
out
me.
to Deleted. That's my dude. Salute to him. He out there on the West Coast too. He be cooking these people.
On a side note, did you know this Saturday was the 40th anniversary of the Goonies? I'm just, saying that's one of my,
Did you hear that they already approved the Goonies too?
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be all the people from the old Goonies in the new cast.
Yeah, but look, the house, they redid the house. It looks just like the actual movie, yo.
Boss lady said, "I'm from the Midwest, and then the Pacers Nation. Da 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 da. Win, lose or draw. What is it? 3-3 right now?
2-1.
2-1. Okay, gang, we getting out of here before y'all close. Give Sonos and Tim the bird. We giving Tim the bird. Tim like, yo, shut it down now. Salute
I
the
still
judge.
want to
Listen,
beat though, Tim. I still want to beat.
I don't want nothing from this motherfucker. Shit probably be AI. Fucking give you some AI bullshit.
He said, make a beat that sound like TJ Champagne and Good Luck.
Let's do
Okay.
a collab, Tim.
We
No
appreciate.
AI.
Yeah. Flizz
Do a
like fuck
collab
that.
with me with no AI. Let's get it.
Flizz like fuck that. I want my beat. Gang, we appreciate y'all watching. We had a great show tonight. It was all love, all fun. We'll be back next week. Black-Yeti.com. Head over there, show them some love. All right.
Get
Peace
the
out.
gummies. Take
Get the
my advice.
gummies.
Get the gummies.